finally here. New voices, new faces. Welcome to the Pantheon.
You know, Robin, quite often people choke on a piece of food they're eating.
Right. What can you do for them?
Well, if I were choking, you'd stand behind me, wrap your arms around my waist, then make a fist with one of your hands and put it against my abdomen with your thumb against my body, slightly below my rib cage. Grab your fist and press in and upward. You might have to press and push up more than once. Try it again. It's important to get it right. Someone's life may depend on it.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. Before we get started tonight, it's going to be a little something different. I've been putting a lot of thought into something. It's going to be kind of a surprise to some people, even some people who are in the backstage tonight that I actually just talked to tonight. And we've had a lot of plans, and a lot of things for the lounge, and things that we've said we're going to do, and things we've wanted to do, and that's all cool, and you sometimes you have plans, and sometimes plans fall through. Sometimes you do something for a while and then that thing changes, and sometimes it changes at a moment's notice when you're honestly when you're just not expecting it. And tonight something changed for me, and so I have an announcement, and I want you to hear from my heart, because it's been something that I've been trying to do now for a while. It's been something that we've been talking about doing, around here for probably, well, at least the last couple weeks, and just hasn't transpired for one reason or another. A couple weeks ago, I just never got. Never was able to actually get in and do what I wanted to do. And then last week, I was, and I honestly almost thought that I was going to make this announcement last week, but it ended up not happening until tonight. And so I want to thank you for all of your support, because this is something that I haven't done in quite a while, at least not at this capacity. I've had this opportunity. Hold on a second here. I've had this opportunity before that I took advantage of, but I have not had this level of opportunity to do this. And so what this is going to mean is I am going to have to change what I'm doing in the foreseeable future, with the lounge, and just with things that are going on. Usually I would come to you tomorrow night as any other night and have a show, and we do all these things together, but that won't be happening tomorrow night. William will still do his show, and that'll be fine, but I will not be here tomorrow night to do a show. So, because I will be the special guest on the vodka stream tomorrow night with Dave Pena. So tune in to Film Junkie It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a really great time. We're going to talk about a lot of fun stuff. I haven't done this now in like a couple of years now, since I first met Dave, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to talk about a lot of great things, a lot of fun things. And he asked me tonight if I would be the special guest, and I was like, heck yeah, man, that's awesome. And I've been trying to get on the show for the last 2 weeks. You guys know sometimes I go over there and stuff, but a couple weeks ago I couldn't, and then last week, unfortunately, with what happened with the tragic death of the Foo Fighters drummer, that didn't work out either because he stopped the stream early. So tomorrow night I will be on with Dave, the Film Junkie. What else would you think I was going to do? We're here to stay, baby. So a little April Fool's joke there for you. We ain't going nowhere. But I do thank you all for your support, and I'm grateful that you guys are all here, and that you guys keep coming back. If we stream during the day, we're just gonna stream all the time. How about that? We're gonna stream day and night. We're just gonna have shows that cover 24 hours, 7 days a week of Poindexter Lounge Network. There you go. Hey, welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. Formally, my name is Enosh. I am glad that you are here tonight. If this is your first time to the lounge, don't believe all the rumors. We're actually really nice people, and we're glad that you're here. So thank you for being here and supporting us, and for coming by and saying hi. Listen, you may be asking, what is this Poindexter Lounge? This guy just waxed on for like 10 minutes almost. Just kind of wasting our time talking about something just for an April Fool's joke. Well, you know why? Because the Poindexter Lounge is a specific place. It's a specific place indeed. It is a place for nerds. That's right. We are a place for nerds. And that means you, me, everyone, we like to get together and talk about all the things that we love, be it TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, TV shows, movies, more, and toys, and anything in between. We cover all of that. And so we would love for you to be here and be a part of that. So please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And if you're here, just hit that like button. Like just go up to it really softly, whisper in that like button's ear, and just be like, hey, baby, I need to push you for a second because Enosh said to. And so make sure that you do that. And let's see how many likes we can get for tonight's show. All right. We had 101 likes the other night. And so you guys are awesome. You're fantastic. Please share the lounge with somebody. Share it on your social media. Share us our videos and things, with other people. Tell people, hey, if you're a nerd, you should be here. You should be watching Poindexter Lounge because this is where it's at, baby. We got 2 turntables and a microphone since back in the day. We are where it's at. That being said, always love to highlight our wonderful supporters here at the lounge. I can't tell you guys ever, and I know I say it, but you know what? I mean it. I can never tell you guys how much I appreciate you. All of our patrons. Look at the patrons as they go by. Look at the patrons go walking by. Hurrah, hurrah. There they are right there. Thank you to all the patrons. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for your support. And all the members. Look at the members. Oh my goodness. 56, 57 strong, something like that. You guys are awesome. All these wonderful, awesome names. And if you're not in there, you should be. So please, it's really, really simple. All you got to do is hit that membership button. It's $2 for membership, or you can go to our Patreon. All the links are in the description below. You can join our Patreon. It's really, really simple. It is literally as low as $1. There's all kinds of different tiers and everything. And right now there is a great video. I know you guys have been waiting for it for a long time. I know you've wanted it. Cherie, I know you've wanted to watch it. The first part of our Chicago trip, of our fall Chicago trip, is up. You know what that means? It is the Chicago Science Museum, where we went to the Marvel Comics exhibit. Yes, you will get that video. It is like 50 minutes long, and it covers all the stuff. I show you the entire exhibit, go through the whole thing. They've got actual outfits and suits from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They've got a comics history there. They've got just so much stuff there, and you got to see it. And like I said, for as little as $1 on the Patreon or $2 for membership, you can see it. It's right there. It's right now on the membership thing. So if you sign up, you'll see it as a members only video. And hey, take advantage of that because it's up there for you, and I want you to see it. All right. Plus, there's other stuff up there, other videos, and other audio stuff that I've done. My old radio show, The Rock Show, which was a lot of fun that we used to do. Also, thank you to everyone who gives super chats. Just thank you guys. You blow me away every night that I see those colors pop up. And thank you to everyone who surprises me every once in a while and does this, uses our PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. It's super nice when you guys do that, and you guys just give something directly to the lounge. It just lets me know that you really care, and I thank you. And if you do that, hey, leave a comment there, and I will bring up the comment. I will share the comment here in the lounge, and so you can do that anytime. It doesn't even have to be during a show. You can do that anytime, and we'll put you up there, and thank you for sure. Also, don't forget our Hall of Fame, H. Barts. H. Barts is getting a little lonely there in the Hall of Fame. We got to get him some friends, and we're going to do that here pretty soon. Also, don't forget our store. We've got all kinds of really cool stuff in the store for you to check out, and all kinds of different designs and fun stuff for you to buy. That's right. You can even buy this. You can get a picture of me and my family on a sweatshirt. This is the most comfortable hoodie I have ever had in my life. Like, I've gotten to the point now, because I've had this thing for like over a year and a half. So I'm starting to wear it a little sparingly, because I want it to stay nice. And you may think it's black, but it's not. It's dark blue, and it is so comfy. It is so comfy, and I love it. And so there you go. Yeah, and you know why we do that? Because we got a channel, and we got stuff. Yep. So we got t-shirts, we got merchandise. Not really a crazy strange thing, because that's what you do when you're putting on a professional show like we do every day. So there you go. Oh, don't forget, if you do join the Patreon or the membership or give a super chat, you are in the running for our latest giveaway, which is Masters of the Universe Revelation Skelegod. Now I have the Power Crunch, and you get an action figure in there, either He-Man, Skeletor, or Tila. It's the world's smallest ones. You can play all kinds of games and all this fun stuff. And the cereal, yes, is edible. You can eat it, and it's good. And it's good till November. So there you go. And all you got to do is do one of those three things. You're automatically in the run for that. We will give that away here sometime in the next couple days. And let's see. What else? What else is going on? Oh, yes. Please check out our videos. We released 4 videos today. So check those videos out. They're just short little videos, about 10, 12 minutes. So check those videos out. We're going to be having more of those. People from the Pantheon are going to be making videos on the daily as well. And so you're going to have more content. So please support that content. That content will be there. And hopefully it will have all kinds of different topics and different things. You know, some of it will be funny. I got some ideas and some plans for some funny, stupid stuff. And so I would love for you to take advantage of that. So think about that. And yeah, do what Stella says. She says, hi, nerd family. Please remember to smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, thank you. Stella is so sweet. She's so nice. What's up, Todd Fair? Almost called you Marvel, man. Marvel is the gold standard. He's the gold standard. Todd loves the Marvels, and we love the Todds. So thank you, Todd. We appreciate you. What's up, Lord Sinise? What's going on, my friend? Todd Fair back here says, why is everyone a Marvel fan? That's a good question. What's up, Anthony? Says, what's up, Enosh? How was your night? My night was good, man. My night was good. Says, Obi-Wan Kenobi moving. Surprise, Sasha replacing Henry Cavill is stupid for WB. Ezra and Grant team up in the Flash movie would be great. Got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. What's up, Hal Jordan? Says, hello, everyone. Hoping the best for Bruce Willis. Yes, best Christmas movie ever. We're going to talk about it. So there's a new story that actually, it has to do with him retiring, but it's more about, you know, if you know the RAZZIE Awards, he won a RAZZIE Award for worst performance ever. And so they're actually revoking that. And I thought that was a nice thing to do. And a couple other things, given the circumstances surrounding the performances, Duvall's performance in The Shining. They're revoking her nomination for a RAZZIE, because, you know, if you don't know what the RAZZIEs are an award that basically goes for like worst performances and stuff. You know, they poke fun at things, and so we're going to talk about that tonight. It's a really interesting story. You when you look at it. What's up, hello humans? That's our good buddy Thade here. Says hello nerdy humans. Hulk smash that like button and have a seat because the show is starting. What's up, my friend Aaron down under? Good to see you down in Australia. Glad you are here. What's up, Marcus Cruz? Good to see you tonight. Darth Scipio says Echo Base Network showed a filming scene of Darth Vader versus Kenobi, but nobody knows if it's real or a fan film. Interesting. I don't know. I haven't seen that, so I couldn't tell you. So I will tell you this. I'll give you an update. I just talked to William before we went on live. That's why I was a couple minutes late. But William is actually seeing Morbius right now. He's in the theater seeing Morbius, and he's going to give us the spoiler-free first glimpse review when he gets out of it a little bit later. So there you go. Who else is here? And then I'll bring in my wonderful guests. You Do Suck is here. Always good to see you Do Suck. What's up, Dad Dude Vince? Good to see you, my friend. The Dork Knight. Whoop, there he is. Dork Knight says, I sent you some pictures as a thank you for the Thrawn trilogy books. Hope you and Tiff enjoy. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm glad. Yes, he got those Thrawn books. I ended up giving those Thrawn books to him. I sent some to RJ. RJ got his. Also, I got a picture. I got to show it once I get everybody in here. I'll start shooting. I got to show you a picture of Bryan, Master of None, because I sent him a couple of things. I sent him the entire series of Quantum Leap, and I sent him a cyborg action figure from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Got to show you the picture. It was pretty cool. What's up, Zeno? Zeno says, hey, Enosh, how's your church working out for you? So, the church is going good. People are coming. The most important thing is we're really helping people there. We're helping people like do stuff in their houses and helping fix things. And we're fixing up the church as well. I don't make a living from it. And, but you know what? That's not the point right now. The point is we got to get this thing up and running. And, we're very, very thankful for everyone who watches that, on a weekly basis. And, I just, it's funny because, I've had people send messages to me and they're like, oh yeah, you're running a racket and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, I don't even make a dime off that church. It's a small church. I've worked in churches my whole life. I went from working at a church about 1,500 people to now, we got a church of about 20, 25 people, and it can't sustain, a salary for someone. But that's okay. We hope to build it up where one day it can, and whatnot. Fortunately, we're doing okay right now, and we'll be all right. I had somebody message me, they're being smart aleck, and they're like, you should sell all your toys for Flint and help Flint. Like my little toy room is not going to save the city of Flint. And by the way, I don't live in the city of Flint. I live in the surrounding area. There's somebody who doesn't like my driving videos, and so they keep tagging the Flint City Police Department, which hello Flint City Police Department, which I am friends with and have many friends who are in the police department because I did work within the city of Flint for a long time in the political scheme. So people know who I am. But it's funny because I live in a totally different jurisdiction that has a completely different municipality and everything. We have our own police and everything. We're super cool like that. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle. What's up, Monkey Jeebus? Good to see you, Monkey Jeebus. Taylor, really? Yeah. I'm sorry, I was kind of brain fart there for a second. What's up, Lena Deli? Almost got me. Yeah, almost got you, didn't I? Blake Taylor's here. Good to see you. Katsuka's here. Good to see you. Yep, it's April 1st. Gotcha. Or Zeno says everything was serious, and then I looked at the time. That's awesome. Okay, what's up, Cherie? Nerds, I love that clip, and I love the Clovey clips. Oh yes, I got to do some more Clovey clips. I finally got my thing working right where I can actually do some. What's up, Jalen? Good to see you, Jalen. Nerd Cosa Nostra. There's my bud. What's up, man? We need to talk soon, bro. It's been a while. It's been a minute, so let's talk soon. What's up, Caleb? Good to see you. Yeah, we talked about this. We actually did a video about this today. Yeah, I don't think he's getting replaced. Even if it happens somehow, I feel like it's part of a story of like an overarching story that's going on. But right now we got all kinds of like crazy stories coming out. Some people are saying that the Snyderverse doesn't get deleted. Some people are saying it does. Ben's back, Ben's not back. It's all over the place. What's up, Comic Society? Good to see you, Comic Society. Says hi, Enosh. I'm seeing Morbius in IMAX on Saturday. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Morbius. I want to see what's going on. I want to see, what's the deal with the movie. Todd Fair with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Todd. You're awesome. Todd's the man. Says, Enosh, do you think WB will fire Ezra Miller? We've talked a lot about this week, and I've actually taken a lot of flack and fire from people this week. I don't know, and this is the last thing I'm going to say before I bring in my other guest. So real quick, what's up, Ben? What's up, Rational Skeptic? Always good to see Rational Skeptic in here. Dark Stars in here. Fourth 1000. What's up, TX? I'm going to go back to your super chat in just a second here, Todd. What's up, TX? Good to see you. All right, and I think I'm caught up there. So I'm just going to give you my commentary one more time on this. If you haven't heard it yet, here's the thing. Ezra is dealing with some things. Anything that we have said on this panel since Sunday night when we first got wind of this is a progressing story. It's continually progressing. It is changing. The parameters of the story have changed. When we first talked about this thing on Sunday night, it was just a skirmish where he had a disorderly conduct thing. They called the police, and yeah, he got arrested. Okay, it happens. People get arrested. That's why Sunday night we were like, hey, this isn't a big deal. It's not a big deal. There's people on the panel. They're like, I've been arrested before. It's not a big deal. It wasn't a big deal on then. And some people are like, well, you're making excuses for him. You're making excuses for him. And some people have even, they're like, well, you want to get him on the show. So you just will make excuses for him. No, that's not the point at all. I don't know who you people think I am. I am a regular human being, and I judge things the way that they're presented to me. Now, a lot of you watching, and I know that you're watching, but a lot of you who are watching, you have automatically demonized the man. You've automatically decided that the man is guilty of everything as charged, as stated by some people that you've never met, that you don't know. I understand wanting to believe people who claim to be a victim. And I think that we should absolutely listen to everybody's story. Everybody's story, though, being the main point there. We have not heard the other side of this story. All we have heard is one side of a story. And the things that have been said, like that, that he lunged at a guy. Well, what does that mean? Were they in a skirmish? Were they fighting over something? Were they kind of drunken and fighting over playing darts? And Ezra, did one of these, like what, like lunge at him like that. Is that? Or did he lunge at him in a more aggressive way that the guy was afraid? I don't know, because I wasn't there. Now, the bar owner called the cops. Cops came, picked him up. And then the people he was staying with came and bailed him out the next day for the $500. And then there was a skirmish that happened there that we don't know anything about. All we know is we showed the, I could even show it again tonight if we wanted to, but we showed the actual police report that night about what happened and how these people claim that Ezra busted into their bedroom screaming at them, saying that he was going to bury them, and that he called the guy's wife a slut or whatever. Okay, that's what's in the report. That could very well be what happened, but we don't know what led up to that. And it's not me making excuses for him. Like, you can twist that and turn that any way that you want to, but it's not me making excuses for him. It's literally me just stating the facts of what happened. We don't know what led up to that. I've been in plenty of arguments with people. I've been in fights with people. There's always two sides of those fights. There's always an escalation. There's not just like boom. If there is just a boom, then something else is completely, going on. And if that's going on, that needs to be dealt with too. Nobody on this panel, and I want to stand up for the panel as well, because the people who've been here this week are saying it. Nobody on these panels this last week or me are in any way excusing bad behavior from Ezra Miller or anybody else. My only point is, we don't know what else happened. And a restraining order or a police report against somebody is not the damning evidence that proves their guilt. That's literally just somebody going in and saying, this happened to me, and the police go, okay, I will take your report. A restraining order, if it's a full restraining order, you have to go, you have to show, yes, that there was some aggression, there was some issues there, there's a threat there, obviously. And so if somebody's angry and doing something, yeah, you may feel that. And if they said in there that he was a celebrity, he had money, he had access to stuff, there's been a report that he said that like he would send somebody else to get them. I don't know. That could very well be, right? If he said that, then that's concerning too. On top of that, there's a report that the police have been called 10 times. That's concerning. That's very concerning. That's a lot of issues right there. And that's a lot to unpack. I always present things to all of you in a way to say, make up your own mind. I'm not here to make up your mind. But I would say be careful, though, how quick we are to damn it. And look, going back to the video 2 years ago, look, we watched that video, I don't know how many times, even the other night. We played it up, we pulled it up, we watched it over and over and over again. We watched it in slow motion. We watched the girl smiling as he settles her down. He's not choke slamming her. Choke slamming is a whole different thing. Go watch The Undertaker choke slam a few people and then tell me if that's what Ezra Miller did. We never heard anything more about that. There weren't any charges filed. There wasn't anything more to go along with that. So we don't know. I am not I'm not giving anybody any more benefit of the doubt than anybody else. Just is what it is. We need more information. Now there's going to be a hearing. He's got a court date. We'll have more information. And if he's in the wrong, we're going to say, hey, this is wrong. He's in the wrong. This is clearly a problem. What is presented right now, I don't think WB is going to fire Ezra Miller from what's presented right now, unless they can show some real threat that Ezra is either dealing with something. And that's what I said before. Someone had contacted me. This person, I believe, a 100%. This is a 100% type of person because of the connections of this person to certain people and people in the know and people who are part of it and whatnot. If that's the case, I understand that he's under a lot of stress. It wouldn't negate the fact that you still have to have control of yourself. That's what I said about Will Smith. The only difference is Will Smith, we actually watched him get up and slap Chris Rock this week. It's a weird week. We actually watched that. Millions of people all over the world watched that violence happen. So we can obviously make some more choices with how we look at it from that, right? And then we saw the aftermath. And that's continuing as well. But we have to be really careful. I don't know. Call me old fashioned, call me old, call me whatever. But I'm starting to, as I grow up more, I'm not giving more credibility to Ezra Miller. I'm saying I need to know more about the story. We've talked about the story ad nauseum. We've discussed it. We've gone over it. We need more information. But I don't think with what's come out right now, there could be more information that comes out later this week that absolutely, puts a nail in that coffin and like says, hey, no, this and this happened. And then we're going to move in a different direction. But that movie's still going to come out. I mean, the Flash is still going to come out. It's still going to happen. And nothing's going to change that at this point. I mean, there's no way that they're going to look. I know stranger stupid things have happened, but they're not going to recast at this point because, he's playing a double role. He's, obviously he's the main character. So I think for him, probably the best thing for him to do is lay low and chill. Yeah, here's a good point. Ezra Miller wasn't, or Amber Heard wasn't fired. Other people haven't been fired. There's been plenty of people, guys, who've screwed up. They've gotten horrible drug charges, horrible violence charges, horrible. Like, why is Alec Baldwin still walking around doing movies, for God's sake? And I'm not even talking about the situation that just happened where he shot somebody. He literally shot somebody. But I mean, again, we don't have all the information on that. I do not like Alec Baldwin at all, but I'm not going to condemn the man because I don't know all the situation that happened there. We've talked about it. It looks bad, but we don't know. And the guy's still walking around. But even before that, he has proven himself to be an angry, violent person. And he's still doing work. These people still do. It's Hollywood, folks. And unfortunately, sometimes Hollywood actors and actresses play by different rules than all of us. And we've seen that evidence this week, because if you or I walked onto the stage at the Oscars and we slapped Chris Rock, we would not have the opportunity to wait for the Academy and for security to decide what to do. We'd be gone. We would be forcefully removed and taken to the police station. And that's reality. Right? I mean, can we all agree on that? That's what would happen to you or me if we did it. The only reason it didn't happen is because he was Will Smith. That's the only reason. Let's be honest. And this Ezra Miller situation, I don't know that Ezra Miller's star is it's not as bright as Will Smith's. It could possibly get him some special treatment. And he is the star now of two major IPs for Warner Brothers. Being the star of two major IPs, he needs to get that together. And I pray for him that he does. I pray for Will Smith that he does. I pray for Alec Baldwin that he does with the things that he's gone through. There's always more to the story. So to answer that question, do I think that he's going to be fired? I don't think that I don't think that with what we've seen right now, that's going to happen. But we'll see. We'll see. And if it does, we will report it as it comes. And I think that's fair. I don't know what any of you who are watching want from someone who's reporting the news, someone who has an opinion on the news. I don't know what more you'd want from me. I don't know what more you would want from my panel to say. What do you want us to say? Do you want us to be like others and just mimic and just say, yeah, Ezra Miller's a bad person and he's choke slamming people and he needs to be stopped. Somebody needs to stop this menace to society. Don't you think that's a little over the top because we don't know what's going on and I wasn't there and it's not even for me to do it. So there's you go. That's my take on the whole thing. Okay. And whether or not Ezra Miller ever shows up on this stream is irrelevant at this point. Okay. We still tell the truth. We still tell things the way that they should be told. And we still investigate into those things. We literally reported on Ezra when the whole KKK thing happened. And I said, this is really strange. This is really weird. So, have fun with that, boys and girls, but that's what it is. That's my commentary. Now we're going to have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. I promise I won't slap him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Black Ops himself, Jimbo. What's up, Jimbo?
What's up, y'all? I'm just enjoying the Starburst. Yeah.
Did it explode with juice in your mouth?
Oh, yeah, it did. Playful. It's actually the pink one. I got a bunch of them right here. I'm just snacking and enjoying.
You got a pink one?
Yeah.
So hold on.
Got yellow here. Got two yellows.
Are you telling me that the pink exploded in your mouth?
Oh yeah, the pink did.
Like, did it totally gushed into your mouth like that?
When I put it was it's needless to say yes. It really did exploded.
All right.
I wasn't expecting all that flavor, but it really came with the flavor.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Oh yeah.
Also here, look at this guy with a big old grin on his face after that joke. He doesn't even know what to do with himself after that joke. I mean, that joke cause you problems some places. I don't know. What's up, Eddie?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
Yeah, happy to get to whatever we're gonna talk about. Not any controversies or anything.
Right? Yeah, we're getting away. I just needed to
Yeah.
get all that out of the stuff right at the beginning and move on. Also tonight we got Thade. What's up, Thade?
Okay, two things I have to say here.
Yes,
First of all, Enosh, I love you, man, but you're an evil, evil person. You scared 15 years off of my life.
Dude, yeah, I mean, honestly,
And I can't
your
spare those
reaction
years,
was-
Enosh. I can't spare those years. Secondly, secondly, my next comment is to Jimbo there. As for in reference to the pink, all I have to say is what it was, what it is, and what it shall be.
Heck yeah. Okay. Then also we've got Miss Stella Baxter. What's up, Stella?
Hey, Enosh. Yeah, you scared me too. I'm getting too old for this, okay? Please don't do that
Rude.
again.
It's 8. Was it? It's 12/21. I don't it's April Fools, but stuff comes up and stuff happens. So I'm like, all right, this is definitely a joke, you silly bastard. But I'm kind of like, okay, but what if you? But then you started streaming your expression and the way you're saying the words. I was like, oh shit, this is actually kind of serious. Like, this is actually a joke. And I'm like, oh shit. And then you said that I'm going on the show. I'm like, oh, come on,
I'm
bro.
like, I'm having a bad day already. It's like, oh no. Like, no.
Well, yeah, we're here. We're here.
Yay.
We're good. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
We really do need a karaoke night.
We do.
Karaoke night?
Trying to get Bryan to set it up, but
Yeah.
also we got
then I can finally sing for everyone.
apparently we have Ezra Miller here.
Yeah. Apparently not.
Oh,
Or it's Krypton and he fell asleep drunk.
it's Krypton.
Come on, Krypton. Hey, wake up.
Hello,
Unmute.
Ezra. Are you there, sir?
Mute.
Oh, he's muted.
I don't know how to unmute this thing.
Was that like supposed to be an Ezra Miller impersonation?
What?
Jalen, it's bad.
It's bad, okay?
No, it's
Mhm.
that's Caden.
Is that Caden?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wow, so
Caden.
you guys
That's
thought I was Krypton's, and then you thought I was Jalen.
See, I
Y'all
knew that, and I was knew it was Caden.
Yeah, I was just like,
You smell Caden.
Damn,
Oh.
Can you not make any other voices? It's just the same one for everyone.
It's
No.
the same one for every- Hey, check out
I-
this guy. Check out this guy right here. That's a happy man
Yes.
but he's on a lot of pills right now.
Oh.
That
He
sounds
is
really
on a
bad.
lot
You
of
took-
allergy pills right now. So
Oh yeah, he is.
yeah, he's like, I sorry guys, I can't join you tonight because I just took some allergy pills, and I was like, he took a bunch of Benadryl.
He
I
took
don't think we're gonna see Bryan for another week.
Yeah, he's gonna be asleep. He's hibernating right now.
Yeah. Anything more than one pill, you're going to be out for several days.
night.
Yeah, Bryan might overdid it, but he might pull a Morbius and just like go on nocturnal. No.
Jeez.
yeah. Oh god,
Anyways.
Morbius is a terrible film.
Anyway, yeah. So it's good to have all you guys here tonight. Good to have you all here. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Hold on a second. Let me pull that one up here because that's. I'm wondering if Jimbo. Hold on a second. Where is it? I got too many drops now. I swear. I feel like now I just got too many drops. I got like hundreds of drops now that I can pick from at any time, and I gotta label them better. But once you upload them, you can't like move them around. That's the only bad thing is like you can't.
You can't edit or delete?
No, you can
Can't shift
delete.
the order.
You can delete, but you can't
Oh.
shift them from one place to another to like put certain ones
Oh,
together and
gotcha.
stuff. So it's like basically just you can reorder them in the thing,
Oh.
but you can't move them from like one brand to another. I don't think.
Oh,
Maybe-
no.
maybe you
Oh,
can.
that's
Maybe you can.
yeah.
But yes, I think Jimbo might have got the Harley Quinn Starburst.
I haven't even had time to rinse off that gunk the Joker's girl squirted on me.
Get this man to a hospital now!
I'm about to pop another pink one. Don't worry about it.
Whoa. Hey, stop.
Listen, I'm wrapping the pink with consent, by the way.
With consent.
Oh,
that Starburst really bursted with flavor. My goodness.
As I burst. Wait.
Wow.
What?
With flavor.
Loud juices.
I just no.
Very
I did not say anything.
Jimbo.
A whole lot of flavor right there in that pink.
Jimbo, all I have to say to you is shrooms. Anyway.
Okay. Shrooms?
Sure.
I mean,
Shrooms.
if you don't clean a certain space and there's a lot of moisture, shrooms do grow. So.
And then you trip.
Something happens. I know that. Something happens after that. And
Hey.
It's not always good.
You can do whatever you need to do in your own bathroom or your bedroom or your car or your living room or wherever you do your thing.
Okay, Ezra.
Hey, did you hear not only this, but Phil Collins retired?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's a shame. He's gotten older, and he's
Wait, what?
For health issues as well. Phil Collins is retiring for health issues. Yeah.
Well, dude, he's like 3 seconds younger than God, so I mean, it's okay for him to retire.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, he is older, but I mean,
how old is he?
71.
71, yeah.
Okay, hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen him lately?
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah, he doesn't look too good.
He doesn't.
Okay. How old? Wait, you said he's 71?
Yeah.
Okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger is 74, and that man's still killing it. So I mean,
Well,
yeah,
everybody ages
Arnold has
differently.
roids.
Arnold's fueled by chemicals, Jimbo.
Yes.
trying to find a recent
Like,
picture.
was you
of him.
think
Bane?
Yeah, basically Bane. He's basically Bane.
Now we're doing orange.
Ooh, orange.
Higher.
Yeah, hold on. Let's look at Phil Collins real quick.
Trying to find something of him recently.
Can you feel it coming?
Man,
in
it's
the
just
air.
it's just showing me in the air tonight.
Oh no! And see, from we have the Shatner version of that. Can you feel it?
Oh dear God, no!
Wow,
in the air tonight.
I mean, he does look pretty old.
Yeah. Okay. Here we are going to go. Whoa, Phil. Jesus.
Yeah, that's
man.
worse than what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in a wheelchair? Did not know that.
Yeah.
It's time for Phil to take some time off.
Yeah, he's doing shows sitting down, man. So yeah, it's
Well, you gotta appreciate his veracity.
Yeah,
dude, the dude is an awesome musician.
Oh
yeah.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
The dude is just phenomenal musician, man, and written some great songs. I'm a huge fan of Genesis, and I'm a huge fan of his actual solo stuff as well, man. It just so
yeah. Fourth says he looks like Lord Snoke.
Oh,
wow. Disrespect. The disrespect.
This man is a national icon. How dare you?
Right?
I don't know why it zoomed in.
Zooming in into a man who is a man.
Yeah, he's rocking out. I mean, it's great that he's still doing concerts and stuff like that, but man, I did not expect that. Wow. I mean, good for him, I guess. He has had a legendary career, and
yeah. So I got a couple fun things for us to wait, hold on a second. What? Hold on a second.
What?
No.
What?
Hold on. I'm trying to see
That
if
was
this is
that was almost a church lady. No, there, Enosh. What? No.
Oh no!
Well, I was looking at have you ever seen those shredder videos where people put tons of stuff in a shredder?
Yes, and it's very satisfying to watch.
It is. But you know
Crush videos are better.
You know how earlier today we were watching like crazy videos of no, okay, here we go.
No, because I wasn't here, man.
Oh, that's right. Well, we were remember we were watching we were watching some fun videos of cooking.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Well,
not that fish.
No, yeah, the thing showed him the thing for this thing shows it. Why isn't there any sound? Well, I guess there's no.
Oh
sound
no!
It's an automatic fish cutting machine, but the thing had it as just like they were putting it in one of those shredder machines, and I was like, you can't just put a fish in a shredder machine. It's a waste of the fish.
There's a kill in the first Fear Street movie that has this machine. Like the very first.
Yeah, it's a bread machine.
They're
right. Okay. So
I actually have a couple of fresh red snapper from the market in my refrigerator right now.
Turn that down. We don't really need to. What are we? Oh, we're
whole red snapper. Delightful fish.
Look at there. Taking off all the.
Wow, that's an industrial scaler. Oh, hello, little fishy.
All the fish fillets. So beautiful. Use a bandsaw. What the heck?
Yeah.
Crabbing.
Yeah.
That was a crab machine.
Why are you using a bandsaw to cut fish?
So they can get thin slices of fish.
Yeah.
I guess, but gee.
Dude.
Yeah,
and this is what they call the crab decapitator.
We come back every night to be traumatized like this.
And this is the machine with the giant fish.
That's tuna.
I
love some tuna. I love some tuna.
Ooh, fish. Big fish.
Tuna.
Fish decapitation.
That's rough, man. That's rough. Now, well, see, so this is the weird part. Was I was looking for how to make Starburst because you were eating Starburst,
dude. I don't need to see that while I'm eating it. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I wasn't trying to. We lost like 10 people. We lost like 10 people.
We're
like,
masochists.
nope.
We come back for this. Come on.
Nope. 10 people were like,
Jimbo
nuh-uh.
throw up.
Nuh-uh.
Just play this. Oh no! I dropped the Starburst. Oh, it fell in my lap. I just dropped the wrapper. Dang it! Where'd the wrapper go?
Well, here we
bowl
go.
of cereal, or
here's cereal.
if you
How's
aren't
your
the
cereal?
type to rise at the crack of dawn and wolf down a hearty breakfast, chances are you eat a bowl of cereal or a granola bar on the fly. One of the best ways to beat the early morning blahs, the goodness of cereal now comes in as many forms as our fast-paced lifestyles demand. The making of frosted cornflakes starts in this corn cooker. The corn kernels are corn cooked for over 2 hours.
Corn cooked, baby.
These delicious, juicy corn kernels are then ground up into government-approved edible food slurry. The kernels are ground up by a giant screw, as they're further screwed out of a fulfilling life by being vibrated down a metal chute. The next step of the process is a total mystery, because this is the best camera angle we could get of it. We guessed that the corn kernels are smushed by these rollers, but we have no idea. We politely asked the factory to give us a better look, and they told us to fuck off. A roller of cotton air adds natural flavor and pushes the kernels further down the assembly line. The cornflakes arrive ready to be packaged, but the factory needs to look busy. So they shake them down assembly lines and some ovens for a bit. The shaking never ends when it comes to cornflakes. Food scientists purport that this shaking adds to the nutritional value of the cereal. But these scientists were almost definitely paid off by Kellogg's, so it's probably best to ignore them.
You know, one of the Kellogg's brothers was a
This drum spins the cornflakes as they are sprayed with cornflake juice. You can also buy cornflake juice at your local grocer. Be
Before
sure to
buying
ask one of the
juice.
employees for it, and if they say they don't carry it, continue to ask while getting louder and more visibly frustrated. Don't let them hide their cornflake juice from you. A large afro pick combs the cornflakes looking for anything valuable, but it never finds shit. Now, vitamins are sprayed onto the cornflakes. Most healthy adults require 2 to 3 vitamin sprays per day, while children usually only require 1. To be extra cautious, these flakes have 54 vitamin sprays per serving.
54?
Jeez.
What
Oh my
the heck?
God.
This cereal would be delicious if Peter could resist getting his grubby hands all over them.
Yeah, why are you
This
putting your hand
package
in there,
fills
bro?
the bags with
What the heck?
cereal
Like, get
because
your
the
hand out of
original
there.
distribution method of having grocery store workers transfer it to the customer by mouth was woefully inefficient. This plant also makes vomit. The ingredients for the vomit are given a slow, consistent mix.
Okay, I'm done with eating the Starburst.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in the factory, cereal and granola bars are being made. The ancient technique of shoveling cereal has been passed down through these factory workers' bloodlines for generations. Legends say that if the
You
cereal
guys
is
know
ever
why
improperly
cornflakes were
spooned,
invented,
the
right?
batch will be tainted
Yes.
by a ghost.
Yes.
Oh my
These
god, did you hear
warnings,
that?
however, are promptly ignored because
What?
ghosts aren't real, you
That's funny.
You
These
stopped
warnings, however, are promptly ignored because ghosts aren't real, you moron. There's bloodlines for generations. Legends say that if the cereal is ever improperly spooned, the batch will be tainted by a ghost. These warnings, however, are promptly ignored because ghosts aren't real, you moron.
Ghosts aren't real. They are real.
Ghosts are real.
You're real to me.
Frozen
Swayze
mozzarella
proved that
sticks
to you
push the
guys.
ingredients along, since they have the right
I'm a ghost.
consistency and flavor additives to do the job. At the same time, the mix is compressed to the desired thickness.
Look how perfect
From
that
what
is.
I've been told, your sister thinks I have the perfect level of thickness.
Oh!
Bar separators then
Welcome to Poindexter Lounge
After dark.
Wow.
Wow.
That's almost as wild as why cornflakes were invented.
Yeah, that is true.
We'll
Why
talk
don't
about
you
that in a
share the
second.
lore?
I don't know if
You're right.
Enosh will let me allow me to talk about
No,
that.
no, absolutely. Cornflakes were invented to prevent people from masturbating.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why.
At an asylum,
Yeah.
at Dr. Kellogg's asylum. The guy that invented Kellogg's was a psychiatrist, and his brother and him invented the cereal, and then they had a falling out, so they challenged each other for years. So long, convoluted, drawn out story, but yeah, they were invented to curtail masturbation, which is weird.
I've never had a bowl of cereal stop me before.
No, you know the cereal standing in the corner going, Enosh, not again. Enosh, please don't, not again.
TMI.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I got an urge. I got to go eat a bowl of cereal. Snap, crackle, pop.
Hey, we are giving away.
No,
you are giving
No. I clearly heard my Rice Krispies tell me this morning, snap, crackle, fuck off.
Something, I don't know. I think. Jeez. Okay.
Let the video guy talk, guys. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. Now, did he say your sister, or did he say Caden's mom?
Oh!
Why don't do Caden like that? I mean,
sorry.
I mean, he
Simultaneously
did
create
prank
bar
everyone
time. The mix is
backstage
compressed to
being
the
Ezra
desired
Miller.
thickness. From what I've been told, your sister thinks I have the perfect level of thickness. Bar separators then simultaneously create bar shapes and the perfect racetrack for mice to use throughout the day. The bars are then cut to the proper length, because despite how fat or high you are, there's no way you can eat this whole thing. Cereal bars are one of the most popular foods among people with OCD. This device is installed to make all the bars perfectly even. Should this machine ever malfunction, suicide rates will skyrocket.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
No.
This video is gone.
The bars travel to a giant caramel steamroller because nothing in America is allowed to be healthy. Then again, America is a country that owns a giant caramel steamroller, which makes it better than everywhere else by default. Did you think we were done? Remember, this is America, so of course an excessively thick coating of chocolate is added.
Oh my god.
Whatever was healthy about this before is not healthy anymore.
No.
Not anymore, no.
Now finished, the bars are ready for packaging and, as you can see, are slightly uneven, which means that I'd be careful reading the obituaries tomorrow. I hope everyone you know happens to eat cereal bars to calm their OCD.
Wow.
I'm kind of curious now to see the Starburst one.
That was...
They've got a how it's actually made jelly beans. They don't have it how it's actually made Starburst. Because how it's actually because they've got how it's made, but then they have how it's actually made, and that is the funny guy. How it's actually made guitars. Ooh.
Okay, that's interesting.
Batman's stupidest outfit.
Ooh.
Oh, that's Hugbees. Let's see, they got
beef jerky.
Beef jerky, how it's actually made.
Oh, we gotta hear this. We gotta listen.
Okay. I have a question. If hold on, if you get the jerked meat and you put it in a bowl of cereal, do they cancel each other?
Man.
Oh man. I was gonna say true story. No, listen.
Can you
gotta listen
unjerk your meat? Can you unjerk your meat?
Hey,
don't. Hey, Enosh, don't laugh.
We can have fun trying. What?
Hey, Enosh, don't laugh because it's serious.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's a living meme. All right. Have you tried to unjerk your meat there, Thade?
Always.
That's a big piece of meat you got there, Jimbo.
Oh, yes. Quite big. Quite big.
Jimbo's jerking his meat right here on live on television.
Oh, wow.
Good Lord. Wow, he's got pink stuff gushing in his mouth, and now he's holding a huge piece of meat in his hand.
Hey. This is some fine quality venison right here. This is it's
dude, you are quite endowed, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
That's quite a piece of meat there you got in your hand.
Venison too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The venison too.
So, Jimbo, are you going to eat your meat? Jimbo, are you going to eat your meat saver? Are you going to eat that meat saver?
Hey, don't break it! Don't break it! Don't break it! See if you can take the whole thing.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys subscribe to my OnlyFans, you'll see that content exclusively there.
Give us a little taste as you take a huge taste.
Whoa, my
damn.
We'll even start calling you Duke. If you could take the whole thing. You cheated.
I didn't cheat. I just took off the low end.
Oh, okay. So
you circumcised that meat then?
You could circumcise.
All right, no, the circumcision's right here.
Okay.
Let us see it, Jimbo. Let us see it. Come on, man. Perform for us.
Oh, whoa.
Yes, perform, circus monkey. Yes.
Whoa.
This
is so awkward.
Go ahead, Jimbo. Oh,
he's doing it.
Oh, Jimbo. Oh, Jim.
Just a tip. I only had a tip.
But it didn't gush like the pink, huh?
It's gushing with a spicy flavoredness.
Yeah, but they'll charge you 8.
Finally, the bags are sealed and moved to the boxing and shipping area.
That's
but,
where you just go
as is the way of nature,
venison
sometimes the beef jerky doesn't survive its trip. Here, an employee measures the pulse of a jerky bag to notice it is flatlined and passed away.
What in the world?
Okay, what?
What are you doing?
What are they doing?
Boy, talk about a bunch of beef jerks, huh?
It's a moisture tester.
What?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Moisture tester.
I was so confused. I was like, what?
Cherie wanted to see ice cream.
I actually used to live down in the rural area where I grew up. They had a store out there in the middle of nowhere that made jerky, and they had like 90 different types of jerky. They had alligator jerky. They had
wow,
just all sorts of weird jerky. And that's all that store sold.
Balls, wet, dry vacuums.
That's all that store sold was jerky. It was thousands of types of jerky and beer and sodas. That's it.
This is what the Daily Show should be.
This is what the Daily Show should be right here. Huh?
Exactly. Just watching crazy.
So we don't have to. We don't have to put how it's made toothpicks, how it's made almonds. Like
we should. That's what the Daily Show. Just watching wild YouTube videos and everyone reacting.
Oh, I like it. I like it because you don't have to put too much planning into it.
Oh, I have plenty. I have plenty of videos already in mind.
We just get up
to make ice cream treats. You first have to make the ice cream.
Oh, hey, Enosh, I think we got busted.
We did.
Look at the chat. The chat.
It all begins with liquid ice.
Yeah.
The factory stores it in refrigerated silos set.
We got busted. What?
Yeah.
I think we got taken down.
Suspended.
Yep.
We're still going, so we should probably come back in like a couple minutes. Hold on a second here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, they probably couldn't handle my gigantic meat.
Yeah.
See, I even got cheese. Like, that's the thing. YouTube chill. I got meat and cheese. All right, it's not just me swinging around my meat.
It's the ice cream one. The ice cream one takes us down. What the heck?
Because hey, I'm talking about where I'm swinging my meat around. Now we're talking about cream.
Wow.
Where does the cheese fit in it? Because usually that's
what happens when the cream hardens.
Oh man, I'm not gonna get to that because
they got us on the ice cream one. Really?
That's the one that got. That's the one that.
Wait, what the heck is
I think we're back.
We're not back.
We're not?
No.
Not yet.
Sure. It says live. Hold on a second.
It says stream unavailable, stream suspended for policy violations.
Suspended for
That probably won't help.
Oh, we're back.
We're back now.
Okay, we've come back. We're back, people.
So apparently they were fine with us jerking our meat, but they were not fine with the ice cream. But they were not fine with the ice cream.
They were like,
jeez. Do we try to continue with the ice cream one?
Sure.
No, I think they might take us down.
Don't tell me to shut up, bro, Dan.
That sucks. Maybe that can't be the Daily Show.
Whoa, hey.
I guess not. Darn it. Well, okay, hold on a second. This is one this is one. So we just watched.
If you want the type.
If you want the type, I'll show you the type.
Oh,
why do you have 1,152 like things?
1,152 what?
Notifications on your YouTube.
Where?
When you go back to the home page of just like normal searching, it had like.
If you aren't the type to rise
here,
no. Like your normal homepage when you go to search, not on YouTube.
Here
on like your actual
on your
browser.
search engine.
Your search engine, yeah.
Just open like a new tab.
Right
that's basically what he's asking. Open up your new tab and it basically show like that's what he's talking about.
Hold on a second.
We've broken the Enosh.
I don't see anything that says. I don't see anything that says 1,000 anything. What are you talking about?
I saw 1,152.
I think Caden
just
must be drunk.
Where did you see it? Notifications.
Calm down. My goodness.
You mean on the notifications?
No. Oh my. So you know when you open the tab and you see like the highlighted websites like StreamYard, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Like the pin
why you mean up at the top?
No, it was on YouTube. It says in quotation in parentheses 1,052.
Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it back up the stream. I'm pulling back up the
I
stream.
have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
I'm going crazy.
You must be hallucinating.
You're kind of freaking me out a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, hold up.
Somebody just popped back in. Who just
Stella.
Oh, Stella popping in. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
I'm pulling it up real quick. Yeah, this right here. Pull up. Go. Enlarge me.
Oh, you mean like okay? Hold on a second.
Like that.
Oh, I don't know why that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know
because it says 1,000.
150. Yeah, 100. I don't know what that is because when I actually pull up when I pull up an actual YouTube thing, it doesn't.
Yeah, it says 9+ in the corner. I'm like, I'm so confused.
Yeah, it only says 9+. So I don't know. I don't know why that is, dude. I have no clue.
Interesting. Enosh has a secret YouTube life that he's been telling us about.
The secret life of YouTube. Okay, so actually made
CNN? What?
CNN. What?
Okay,
here we go. Ooh, we watch condoms.
Now that will definitely
Throughout the
definitely
ages,
gonna take
men
us
have
down.
used condoms made out of an amazing variety of materials, from simple cloth and oil paper to tortoise shells and animal horns.
What?
But don't ask
What
me
the
how.
hell? For real?
Anyway,
Yep, back in the old
thankfully
days.
today, we can stay safe without having to don dead animal parts. The rubber condom was invented in the mid-19th century. Today, most are made out of natural latex rubber, which is strong, thin, and more aggressive. The condom
Whoa.
factory begins with the world's largest chainsaw, which transfers glass condom molds across the assembly line. The molds
A little
are first
intimidated
doused
by
with
the glass
lube
molds
and then
there, if I'm
battered
being honest.
continuously with a
Like,
spinning
like,
brush
please.
to help simulate the textures of a human vagina.
What?
Wow.
The molds then move to a separate station, where they're dipped in an aftermath tank to get them used to the sensation of being used.
Oh, God.
The insides of the molds are also filled up to get a reverse
Whoa.
perspective on how things feel post-coitus.
Oh.
Milk was a bad idea.
These molds here are deluxe models, which can fit up to 5 penises.
Oh, God.
Dear God.
Condoms go through an oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. When they come out, the latex is cured, but full of civil disobedience. A quick blast from a fire hose keeps them in line. The residue from this public outcry is later sold as cottage cheese. And we filled this industrial dryer with some milk. Meanwhile, back at the lab, scientists continue to engineer harder, better, faster, and stronger condoms, such as this one trying to obtain super strength.
What?
Or these condoms trying to obtain flight. Wait, I'm sorry, this is actually the condoms with really bizarre fetishes.
Whoa.
Then there's the water leakage test, because most human males have ejaculation volumes comparable to horses.
Wow.
Condoms are also great for arts and crafts.
That looks
Nearly
like that
every
fish that
single
we were
condom
like,
this
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that
it
looks like
looks
those
like that
fish
fish
that we
that
were
was
watching
before.
earlier today.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Folks, yeah, like we've been doing this show a long time now, and this is what we are. We're just hanging out at 2 a.m.
This is what we've come to. This is the
Watching how
This is
condoms
what
are
we
made.
do.
Work.
This is
Watching
how we are. Yeah.
Oh,
back
how
and
the
enjoy
mighty
the
have fallen.
Remakes is eventually chosen at random to be slaughtered in an effort to prove that God has abandoned us. Condoms that survive are tested on robots before being shipped out. Because as you can see, robot sex is very kinky.
Oh God!
The condoms are then flushed for quality assurance and arrive at the packaging station, where they're inserted into boxes. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh.
Wow.
Bazinga.
The more we know.
Wow. And then I think we got to finish off with this one.
Hot dogs are an all-American fare, but most
Have you ever seen how
likely
hot dogs
it was
are made?
German sausage makers who first came up with the idea.
Yep.
In fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them in push carts in New York's Bowery as far back as the 1860s. A century and a half later, hot dogs are still the #1 treat on the street.
On the street.
Look at all that
Each
meat.
individual hot dog is made from a mix of pork, beef, and 2,040 chickens.
What?
The cuts of meat they start with are called trimmings and come from animals that are too sick to be housed in typical meat production plants.
Oh, God.
I want a chili
The
dog.
trimmings are pushed through grated metal plates, simultaneously grinding the meat and producing strings for high-quality mops. Other regurgitated foods are collected and added to the ground meat,
This is
followed
why
by food starch, salt, and mustard scooped up from the factory floor.
This is why I got asked to be on the vodka stream.
Oh.
Ground up pieces of Mars rock are also added to the mixture to give the hot dogs a flavor that's out of this world.
Mars rocks.
Water is added to the mix, which is then rolled to prevent it from hardening into concrete.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Then corn syrup is also added, because all food products in America are legally required to be at least 10% sugar.
Yeah, that has to be like true somewhere.
The addition
what
of
I
yet
can
even
say about
more
this slurry.
helps dilute the product into a flavorless paste, which
Oh.
is incredibly pureed
Oh,
into a
boy.
fine emulsion.
That's be on the
No.
toilet after eating Denny's.
Long rolls of plastic wrap are loaded
No,
into the
oh.
stuffing machine. It pumps
Oh
the meat
my
in, twisting it every 5 1/4 inches, which is exactly what Paula here wishes her husband would do more of in the bedroom.
Oh.
Paula.
It takes just
got a
35
steady
seconds to
hand.
make a chain of a whopping 10
I don't think she eats her
hot dogs.
frosted flakes.
Then these hot dog chains are linked together and loaded into another machine, ordering them by color.
What?
We got
What?
another stream unavailable.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Oh.
All right. All right. Well, we'll stop that then.
I just like Jimbo's face. Oh my God.
You okay, Jim?
No, I'm trying to eat my meat and I just cannot get those images out of my head. I'm just trying to enjoy my good hard-earned venison I spent like hours in a forest working to get.
Working the what?
No, he actually hunted that himself.
Yeah, this is a deer I killed. And
Oh,
this
is it?
Just,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Venison, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nice.
It was actually a doe, and
A doe, a deer, a female deer.
Right.
which
The sun.
is very interesting. Very interesting. Now, if you want to be traumatized, look up. Actually, probably don't want to, but gunning a deer is very traumatizing.
Oh, I've done that before personally, so I'm not going.
Oh, dude. Well, yeah, but it's pretty interesting.
All right.
Are we back up?
I don't know. We're back. No,
No, we're not.
we will be in a second.
See, I blame Caden.
Wow.
Okay, Baden.
Oh, Jimbo.
And I did not say the Scottish play name.
Well, that's a
No.
bummer. We didn't get through hot dogs. Okay. Well,
Mm.
that's all right. I got a couple other funny things to play when we get back.
Oh, I was like, oh,
You,
no, we're
a
not.
deer, a female deer. Stream unavailable. Kiki Sphincter says, I'll wait for you.
I could literally just switch. Well, to provide us with some entertainment right now, I could just be like, boop. Because I have my Xbox.
Have you been on the screen this whole time?
Huh?
Wait, hold on. What happened? How'd you get up on the screen? I just came back.
I
I
don't
thought
know.
you put him there.
I did.
Oh no! You know what I think happened was this was the last thing that I had going, and then when I put this up, like when I put the
I did that.
video up,
I put him up.
When you put
he
him
just
up?
he just wants to look at my beautiful face more.
Jeez.
Because he had a reaction to the video, and I put him up when we go.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Yay.
And I also wanted to stare at his beautiful face.
Sorry about that, folks. That's
and I got some peas now.
Apparently the hot dogs and the ice cream are too much for him. So there you go.
I blame Fade.
But I got something for you that they won't get us taken down. Here, hold on a second.
Yeah, because it's always me, right, Caden?
Yeah.
It's always you, bro. It's always you.
Tron.
Hey,
Tron.
Hey, son, calm down. It's okay.
All right. So
Your
here's
mom and
the
I
funny
aren't
thing.
fighting. It'll be fine.
Here's some funny things that popped up. Here we go.
How was your weekend? I don't have like a bunch of shit about what happened. So if you came to hear that, I had like a whole show I wrote before this weekend. And I'm still kind of processing what happened. So at some point I'm talking about that shit. And it'll be serious, it'll be funny.
I like how he's like the guy at the end said, "Sue, Chris, Sue."
Right. Yeah. So we got that, and then we got this.
Oh, Richard. That was a good one, Chris. But given the circumstances surrounding my wife's condition, please never make that joke again. Thank you.
It's a good what if. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yep. Then there's this.
What are you doing?
Having a stream banana.
Get out of here.
Poor Andy Signor. No woman in Florida want him.
Andy Signor, man, living under your deck.
Porch. Yeah, you know.
So that was the thing that was under my deck. It was a deck on. Oh my god, I don't even know.
You said deck, right?
I honestly, I think I did. You know, I think I did.
I clearly heard penis.
Hey, Jimbo, are you cheating on me?
I don't know anymore what's going. I blame how it's actually made, and I also blame the venison.
Let's blame Eddie.
So you're blaming the meat?
I am blaming the meat. This meat right here, I think it's
God, this sounds strangely familiar, right? I don't know where,
where's the meat drop?
Yes.
No. Where have I heard?
I blame the Poindexter Lounge 100%. I can still call Enosh out for eating the meat. And he'd look at, well, you ate the meat too. Okay, but that still doesn't negate the fact you also ate the freaking meat.
I mean, is that like prophetic? Like, what the heck is that all about?
Why I got a custom meat eating?
Now we can add Jimbo to eating the meat. Like, Enosh ate the meat, and Saggy ate the meat, but Jimbo ate the meat too, and he liked it.
Pretty damn good.
All right, and then I got this last one for you because this one is like my favorite that I found.
Some people beat the meat.
They do, but then they have some Frosted Flakes and they feel better.
Wow.
All right, here you go.
Oh.
There is a site called slap.chris.com where you can slap Chris Rock and see how fast you can slap
dear
him.
God, no.
Dude, but that was kind of a weak slap anyway, dude. It was like really weak. Krypton. It was weak sauce.
Slapchris.com.
35K mil.
35K what?
35 kilometers per hour is how.
Oh, it tells you. It tells you how hard you slap him.
Oh man,
Hold on
the
a
slap
second, hold on.
noise.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Whoa, oh, hey now.
Dude, you gotta like take your mouse, click on the hand, and just whip it.
Oh, so you can move it. Okay, ready? Oh, well, dang it! Hold on.
Hey, you missed me.
Should I get a little closer here? All right, hold on a second. I need more room on my.
Whoa, hey,
what the heck was that?
Hey, hold up.
What the heck was that?
Let the professional do it.
Hold on, I'm just getting my bearings about me. Hold on a second.
No, it's all right.
Now my mouse doesn't want to work. What the heck? Come on. Okay, I lost connection with my mouse. Now my mouse is coming back because I had to move the whole stinking thing. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Come on.
All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. You gotta. The heck?
You gotta hold it down.
Hey,
you gotta keep it held down. I was letting go. Okay, ready? Oh, dang it! You know, I think the batteries are shifting in my mouse.
Don't worry. Jimbo can also not only eat and beat the meat, but he can also.
Here we go.
Whoa.
That was only 7.
You got it.
Oh. You guys have Will Smith
and
Chris Rock.
Here we go. 17. Okay. How hard did you get?
I got like 35 as the at my highest today though. Hold on.
This is so stupid.
My highest was
what the heck?
55. My highest was 55.
High was 55.
Yeah, I also did it because I was doing my phone and I was doing it with my
And
finger.
this is what we're reduced to?
It plays a sound when you hit it him really fast. I just hit him really fast and I got a sound.
Now I'm using the trackpad instead.
Like a Will Smith song.
Ooh!
There you go, yeah.
Oh!
Now we're gonna get taken down for that. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Ooh!
Wow!
Oh!
Wow! There we go. Now why are we hitting him though? That's what I'm wondering. Like
I just got 40.
I'm still on.
With it.
I'm still on Chris Rock on mine. You can switch to Chris Rock on. It says April Fool's. Click here to go back to Chris Rock.
Oh! Okay, here we go. Right. Also, I wonder what happens if like you hit him really hard. Okay, here we go. Getting jiggy with it. All right, here we go. Oh, come on, I can do it better than that. What?
Oh,
you guys are going down. Okay.
Weak sauce. Jesus.
Wow.
So stupid.
Imagine that kill your boss thing.
Oh, I got to 46.
It'll be so irritating after just tuning in.
No way.
The heck was that?
You missed. Ow!
47 is my highest so far. He says, "Dang it! Dang it!" Come on. Oh, we gotta get a good one. We gotta get a one, right? Well, come on. It's inconsistent.
I think it's the. You're gonna slap him from that point.
I need a better technique. Trying to see if I can. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. See, I wonder if you're like super close. If that like. No.
Oh.
I tried long distance.
Oh wow.
So I got up to what? I got 47. Up to 47. That was cool.
Yeah. That's still lower than mine.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Brodan.
This is very geeky.
We are going to get put in timeout again for that song. Jeez. Anyway, that's funny. That's cute. That's cute. All right. Well, yeah. So let's actually talk about some stuff now. We had some fun, but now we're done. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. All right, here we go. So let's talk about the Razzies first of all, because I thought this was a really interesting story about Bruce Willis. Here, hold on a second. I am going to do something here. Where's my pen? I need a pen.
Guys, I just want to say real quick, I'm gonna have to drop out. So thanks for having me on the panel tonight, Enosh.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. You know you're always welcome.
I gotta go handle some errands tomorrow since it's the day off. So.
Oh really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All
Night,
right,
Fade.
Good night, bro. Good night. Good night. Good
Night,
night.
guys.
Okay.
Night, chat. See y'all later.
All right.
I thought you said chat.
Chat.
I was like, wow.
All right. So the Razzies here, the Razzies obviously are, things for, they're an award, basically given to people for like, giving the worst performance or whatever. And so I thought this was a nice gesture. You guys can tell me what you think, because I don't know if they should do it with everybody. I mean, it's kind of a joke, kind of a, prank thing, but the Razzies rescind Bruce Willis's worst performance award following aphasia diagnosis. The veteran star diagnosis has made public earlier this week when his family issued a statement announcing his plans to step away from his acting career. Let's see here.
Yeah, this is a really sucky thing. Not that particularly. I'm talking about the aphasia
diagnosis.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Wow, I come back and I hear Kane start being insensitive to
right
away. Like, that's the first thing I hear. Like, come on, Kane.
Somebody cancel this guy, for God's sake. Can somebody just cancel him and get it over with?
Someone clip it and just use it against him as blackmail.
Oh my gosh. So the Razzie Awards announced Thursday their decision to rescind a worst performance honor given to Bruce Willis earlier this month following the announcement of his diagnosis of aphasia. After much thought and consideration, the Razzies have made the decision to rescind the Razzie Award given to Bruce Willis due to his recently disclosed diagnosis. John Wilson and Mo Murphy, co-founders of the Razzies, said in a statement, "If someone's medical condition is a factor in their decision-making or their performance, we acknowledge it is not appropriate to give them a Razzie." Now, is this almost like an insult?
That kind of feels like...
That's not a good statement at all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That does
That
not
is not a
like,
good statement.
That's
that isn't.
what are you trying to say with that? That doesn't like
You
I thought it was
can't
gonna be like more
perform bad
heartfelt.
if you have bad things going
Like,
on.
No,
So you're
nobody
saying you
said
can't perform good if you have a
that his
disability. That's
yeah
what
nobody
you're
said
basically trying to say.
and nobody said that his performance in his last movie was like any like nobody made a statement that like it was bad or it was tarnished because of his
condition. Yeah.
condition. I mean, his condition does cause issues with memory loss and comprehension and stuff like that. But like to say,
Yeah, it
that's
just
a
doesn't make
horrible
sense.
statement.
Yeah.
Like, it's a nice gesture if you're just saying, hey, we don't want to razz them,
Yeah.
but
That's
to
what
say
they
like,
should have said, like,
we're not going to give them a Razzie Award if their condition had something to do with it. Nobody said his condition had something to do with that.
I just like they could have made a simple statement saying, given his condition, we choose that would be more appropriate to kind of rescind our bad. It's as simple as that. I don't know why they're
they were just rescinding their
saying this.
award or something.
Right.
A lot of people use filler words for stupid things.
Okay, well, maybe there's more. Here, let's read it. The actor's performance in the sci-fi action film Cosmic Sin, which I didn't see, was given an award for in the now removed category of worst performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie. That was the category. Worst performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie. I'm sorry, that's funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because the award is...
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's funny. The Razzies, which are a parody award show and typically honor the worst underachievements in cinema, had nominated Willis for 7 other roles, making the worst performance category completely focused on the actor. Wow. Willis's family shared in a public statement on Wednesday that the veteran actor would be stepping away from his career after being diagnosed with aphasia, a cognitive language-based condition that affects the ability to understand and express speech. The actor, 67, remains best known for thrillers including the Die Hard franchise and M. Night Shyamalan's Sixth Sense, but had in recent years taken on roles in a string of smaller budget films such as Gasoline Alley, Out of Death, and Hard Kill. In the same statement, now this is what I thought was interesting. In the same statement, is that you, Krypton? Are you sneaking up on me? What the heck is that?
No, that wasn't me. I was muted.
Okay. Somebody's like tapping. It's like,
that's probably me.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Oh, thanks, Caden. Go make a mayo sandwich. All right.
Yeah, right.
Wilson and Murphy also referenced their decision to rescind an award given to Shelley Duvall. As we recently mentioned in a Vulture interview, extenuating circumstances also apply to Shelley Duvall in The Shining. We have since discovered that Duvall's performance was impacted by Stanley Kubrick's treatment of her throughout the production. We would like to take this opportunity to rescind her 1980 nomination as well. That, I think, is interesting.
That is.
Because it was well noted that she was like Stanley Kubrick put that poor woman under so much stress in her role that she had an emotional breakdown. And man, like that's
Has she acted since?
Yeah, she was in I think because that was in 1980. She did Popeye
she did
after
Popeye,
that.
yeah.
She did a lot of stuff after that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did a lot of stuff after that, but man,
good thing it didn't stop her, because I'm like, wait a minute, she had to be in more things because that was a very popular movie. So I'm like, I really hope that didn't ruin acting for her.
I mean, oh wow, old white men treating women like dirt in Hollywood, treating them like an object in Hollywood. That's like older than freaking The Wheel, basically.
Yeah, but I mean that was a specific situation. He was trying to get a specific reaction out of her, and so I mean it doesn't make it right. It's not whatever, but it is still her Fourth 1000 is right. Her performance was amazing in The Shining. I don't know why they would have given her a Razzie for that. Because she was awesome in The Shining.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen The Shining, but man, she was really awesome in The Shining.
Monkey Jeebus, you're freaking evil, dude, for saying that. So messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know what was okay. Anyways, no, that's a different Duvall. That's a different Shelley. Shelley Duvall wasn't in Cheers, was she? That was
Shelley Long.
Shelley. Yeah, I think Shelley Long.
Shelley Long, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, when I was scrolling on Instagram, Bruce Willis's stunt double said that he had been noticing for the past several years that something was up with Bruce. So he noticed it.
Wow.
It's something that Bruce was a little off.
It was an ongoing thing, but you know how they want to keep stuff private.
Yeah, well, when they finally made the announcement, the stunt double was like, he saw that there was a change in Bruce.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad.
No, it is sad. So,
yeah.
But this, besides that statement about Bruce Willis, I mean, I think it's nice that like they could rescind something like that. I mean, obviously they had poked direct fun at Bruce if like the whole category was Bruce.
Yeah.
So I guess I get that, but but I don't know. I mean, if it doesn't sound like this would affect his actual performance in the movies that he was in. It may have, I mean, maybe, but still, yeah, I guess there's something visible, but.
Well, I mean, everything that's on film is fine, but getting it on film was probably difficult. You probably had to do more takes than normal.
Yeah.
And it's just harder to get the finished product.
Yeah. But I do like the thing with Shelley Duvall though, that they recognized that like she was under duress. But like I said again, I thought that she did a great job. So I'm really kind of surprised that
I didn't realize she gotten a Razzie for that.
I didn't know either. So that's interesting. Now, Caden, you just dropped some interesting stuff. What is this stuff, man?
I don't know. I just someone sent it to me. I was like, I don't know what this is. This is pretty big.
Who is this? Darkseid makes a cameo in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
I know Fanverse, and they're one of my friends, and so they were just posting this stuff. I was like, wait, what?
Like the dude, or like, I mean, like what? Because like, I don't know, man. Like we're gonna have
And then wait. Go scroll down more. Scroll down again.
I just think about
And
Darkseid.
did you see that Rami Malek thing? Rami Malek is rumored to be cast as Scarecrow in the upcoming Batman project. That's also what the heck?
Oh, Rami Malek is rumored to be cast. Okay.
I think that would be a pretty good Scarecrow.
I could see that. I could actually see that.
I wouldn't mind it, considering kind of his mannerisms. He would actually be kind of decent. But hey, I'm excited. Hey, I hope that that kind of like comment is true, because I love Darkseid. I want to see more of him on screen. So
this is from.
That's funny.
That's from List of the Files.
I think they're being sarcastic. That's funny.
From 8 hours ago. Jeez. Oh wait, hold on.
He wasn't Batman. That's what.
Hold on. When was this posted? When was this posted? Yep. Dude, this is an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Caden, you've officially lost your title. You were bragging so much in our freaking thing about how nobody could get you. This is your friend.
No, I got you guys. Oh my god. You guys thought I got. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I knew it was an April
you didn't
Fool's
get
joke.
us.
I knew it was an April Fool's joke, and I sent it to you guys, and Enosh was like, "Whoa."
No, I wasn't. I was like, "What is this?" I was literally like, "What the heck is this?" What did you just say? You said this a ton. You got one that's got Lego Batman in the Flash. Dr. Doom will make a cameo in Multiverse of Madness and kidnap Wanda. That one's actually half believable. So what else the heck did you post?
Tyler Hoechlin
will replace Henry Cavill as DCEU Superman. Get out of here. That's almost enough for expulsion right there. Swear to God. Swear to God. That alone, bro. Like seriously, you start bringing that nonsense in here, I'm gonna
kick him out. Get him out of here.
I'm gonna Will Smith you.
Whoa.
Yeah. How'd you like to be Will Smith?
And I will.
You've been.
I will Kanye
James Franco'd. I'm gonna Will Smith you. You've been Franco'd. You ain't seen nothing. You've been Smithed. Yeah.
We gotta come with a better one.
Enosh, you just threatened somebody.
Smite?
You just threatened somebody. Oh my god,
Smite?
you just threatened somebody, Enosh.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a horrible person.
You are. Oh my
goodness. I'm such a freaking hypocrite. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna make it worse. Now I'm gonna make it worse. Caden, not only did I say that, now you need to give me some money.
No.
And give me your passport.
I give you money like every month.
What's your social security number?
Yeah. Let me grab all that stuff, Caden.
Whoa, hey.
Where do you live, Caden?
In your mom.
So you're an unborn fetus?
You live in his mom?
That sounds bad.
Well, that's what she said.
No, the thing I was supposed to say.
Speaking of which, I think we got a little bit of a problem. You know, I bought that I bought that cyborg action figure for Bryan, but we may have a little bit of a problem now because I just got these X-rays back.
What?
Where did he shove?
Why are we looking at it,
Elvis?
That's hilarious.
Like, why is he eating them and inserting them in like?
I don't think he.
I don't think he ate them.
Eating them.
Reverse process.
He shoved it up.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind.
Caden, did you just say why is he eating them?
There's many things that can happen to get it inside you. Okay,
With inside you. Whoa. Welcome to the
Oh wait, hold on.
Poindexter Lounge.
Is this Bryan or is this Caden's mom? I mean, I figured she'd be there with Bryan. See, we flipped it around. We turned it around. We were safe inside, but lights were on out there, and that's where you were. You know what that's called in the business, right, Caden? Are you there, Caden? Caden's not here. Caden, you know what that's called in the business?
Caden.
You know what that means, Caden? It means we flipped it and dipped it.
Ooh, here's the best part. See, they think they're taking Superman's powers, but he reversed that shit and took their powers. He flipped it and dipped it!
Come on, Caden, talk to me, Caden. Come on.
Yeah, and then he murdered human zombies.
We have another angle. Thank you, Monkey Jeebus. That's hilarious. That's it. Caden, you okay?
I think we rendered him speechless.
Roro.
Franco?
Did he get smithed?
I don't know. I think
He
got
probably went to
traumatized.
his mom and started crying.
Or he's probably checking up on his mom.
I don't know what happened to him. He's just like he's gone. He's just gone. But anyways, so
Gone
that's some fun.
in the
That's
wind.
some gone just like that. Just like that, he was gone. All right. Also, let's see. What's the next thing that we got here? Peacemaker. Peacemaker 2, season 2 will apparently include even more DCEU stars. Aren't you guys just excited about that?
Silent clap.
I'm just waiting for all the complaints.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we'll see him when we see him.
It's in the it's in the DCEU, so might as well just have more characters in it and have it be. I mean, I definitely enjoyed the first season, but I mean,
Me
of
too.
course, the finale was just like kind of triggered everyone apparently.
Yeah.
But I mean, but in my perspective, it makes
If you
sense.
watch
with
the
what they
whole
did.
show, you would understand the joke.
I know.
Alive.
Exactly.
Caden's alive.
I know. Every episode, he made fun of one DC hero.
Like
Yeah.
people are like, he makes fun of them. Why? Oh,
I know. It was like people that weren't watching the why would he do that?
Justice
League
because he said Aquaman fucks fish. Oh my god.
Is that your Ezra Miller impression again?
No.
That's apparently like his everything impersonation. To be quite honest with
It's
you.
kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tell who you're trying to impersonate at this point. See, not a professional voice actor.
So
I think that he was trying to impersonate his mom's dude.
Whoa!
All right. Peacemaker creator James Gunn says that the DC Extended Universe cameos will keep coming in the HBO Max series upcoming second season. While the first season finale of Peacemaker, It's Cow or Never, saw a surprise appearance from the Justice League, showrunner James Gunn revealed that the upcoming second season of the John Cena-led HBO Max series will have even more cameos from the DC Extended Universe. During an interview with Total Film, Gunn discussed said cameos, though without naming any specific characters. I think we're going to see more connections and some other stuff as we move forward with Peacemaker and other shows at HBO Max, he stated. So those cameos will keep coming. I don't know if the Justice League is going to show up in every season of Peacemaker. That might be a one-time thing. We'll see.
But it'll be funny but wouldn't that be a bit that in every season finale, after he beats what he has to beat, they show up late? Like if there's like 4 seasons and they always show up late, I think that'd be hilarious.
It'd be funny if only one of them shows up and it's like, oh man, the traffic.
Right. Cena also brought up whether Black Adam star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson would show up in season 2 of Peacemaker, saying It would be an honor and a privilege to be able to perform with Johnson.
Oh,
I bet it would.
Well, they did perform a lot together, so.
Every time I
no, I was
As a wrestling fan, would you want that?
say apparently Cena wants to perform with his Johnson.
You've got your sunrise, you caught a prize, you're making your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites, your friends and your Johnson. Rooster tails, water trails, your kids and your Johnson. Saturday nights, distant lights, your girl and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
I still think he went there in the middle of the night, going on a boat. I still think that dude's serial killer. Because if you see the boat coming back, there's only one person on the boat.
What the?
It's an old commercial.
Krypton. I know it was a joke.
But what year was it?
What's the joke?
Because they're in the middle of the night going on a boat. He probably killed her, dumped her body into the ocean, and then came back by himself.
Hey, there's some crazy stuff that goes on in these
Where does
commercials.
that happen in the commercial?
You have a very creative imagination there.
Wow.
Krypton.
Okay, so I would say, what characters do you think that we could end up seeing on the
Deathstroke?
Deathstroke? You really think Deathstroke?
Yeah,
will show up in Peacemaker?
because Joe Manganiello and James Gunn are friends, and he did want Deathstroke in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he's a villain.
Mm-hmm.
And so and also, Waller does need someone to kill the Task Force X survivors to, get rid of witnesses.
But I hope they keep the costume that we saw in
like the one I have in my profile picture.
Yeah,
This one?
yeah. Well, I don't know. The one from the Snyder Cut was definitely amazing. I think it's the same one in the.
It's the same one.
Yeah, I love that. That's probably my favorite.
I wonder what the suit, because we did see very far concept art of it from the Suicide Squad. So I wonder what that one really looks like, and see if of course probably Deathstroke has they probably want to upgrade his stuff to a certain extent. So we'll see.
We'll see. I think that
he also is working on 2 other DC projects as well. So. What are those 2?
Would you guys rather have him do JL Dark than JJ?
No, he's not. James Gunn's Justice League Dark is that's not. No, he's. I'd rather have JJ Abrams than James Gunn, to be honest.
I don't know.
Whoever JJ Abrams to meet with to do it, then whoever does it. But
I want them to say something about Zatanna. I've been waiting for that freaking move.
Emerald Fennell said something recently. Is that she's still working on a script for it, because she said in a podcast that she's studying a bunch of the supernatural and stuff to really dive deep into Zatanna.
And you have to have Constantine there if it's with Zatanna.
Yeah,
because it won't make no sense.
I think that Bat might. I think a lighter fare is probably the way to go. I would love to see Batmite. I would love to see, who I'd love to see is Plastic Man.
I know Ben Schwartz's Plastic Man needs to happen.
I know there's all these people who hate on Plastic Man. I don't hate Plastic Man. What I don't want is I don't want them to do the Plastic Woman thing, where it's it's Plastic Man, but they make him a woman or something like that. And look, it has nothing to do with other than the fact that people. I don't like when people there maybe there's a character that everybody doesn't know so well, right? And so they're gonna make this character something else. And I'm just saying, Plastic Man was a good character.
Dude, we had a cartoon on him in the 80s.
Exactly. There was actually a cartoon.
I didn't even know he was part of DC when I was a little kid. I didn't know. I thought he was like a superhero, but I didn't know he was a DC superhero.
Yeah. So he was involved in all that stuff. He was a part of all that stuff. So I would love to see a real take on Plastic Man. Because he's funny. He's hilarious, man. I would love to see that. Why not?
It would fit in, yeah.
Would you guys like to see like a hardcore Wonder Twins? Like hardcore white.
I'd love to see Wonder Twins. Yeah, I do.
Like they come from a planet where it's like
this summer,
not
so
like not bubblegummy, but like not bubblegum, but like they're hardcore and stuff. I think that would be dope, man. Like a Zack Snyder style Wonder Twins would be awesome.
Wonder Twins are
chat. Who would you guys like to see?
I would like to see Deathstroke. I would like to see a return of Ratcatcher 2.
Yes. I mean,
I would like a return of Bloodsport. I would like a return of Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn.
What about the GOAT King Shark? Might as well just get the
bring
whole
him back
Suicide
too.
Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Show him up.
Bring the whole Suicide Squad in.
Yeah, be a Peacemaker season 2 of just them of like Deathstroke hunting them down.
Or I mean, wouldn't it make more sense for like the Suicide Squad to come after Peacemaker?
No, because if Amanda Waller wants to get rid of evidence of the Suicide Squad, she's going to have to get rid of the Suicide Squad.
Oh well, I meant like what is it?
Secret 6 or Secret
Deathstroke and then Peacemaker teaming up to go take on the Suicide Squad.
Well, Peacemaker's already been added as a hero or the villain of part of the Suicide Squad. So it's like, so it's gonna be. That's the thing. Like, I wonder, because of course, like, I think what they're gonna do is like also world build in the fact that there were other Suicide Squads between 2016 and 2022's or 2021.
Do you guys think that Amanda Waller is gonna send the Suicide Squad to get after him? Not the popular known ones, but villains that we haven't seen yet, and he's gonna send them out to kill the Peacemaker.
I think what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen is Amanda Waller is gonna try to send, like I said, I think it's gonna be Deathstroke to kill the remaining survivors of the Suicide Squad Task Force X, and then once that's done, once she thinks she's done doing that, she's going to create a new one called Secret 6, which it has Ragdoll, Deadshot, and Catman, and I'm forgetting the other two, the other three actually. But it's a really cool.
Wasn't Bane in it too?
Bane, yes, Bane.
Yeah,
Bane is in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see him bringing Bane, like Batista being Bane, because that's what he wants to do. Is I want to be Bane.
I would like Dave Batista to be Hugo Strange over Bane, to be honest.
What?
No, not Hugo.
After seeing him in James Bond, he would be pretty cool.
No, but he said he wants to play Bane.
Yeah, he wants to play Bane, and dude,
I don't think he's right for Bane, to be honest.
Hold on, just a second right now.
Because
you're gonna tell me the multi-world champion wrestler of Puerto Rican descent.
He's not Puerto Rican,
isn't he? I thought he was Puerto Rican.
He's Filipino.
No, he's Filipino.
He's Filipino. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, still yet. You're gonna tell me the multi-world champion professional wrestler who is the size, look, build, and could do really great as Bane, having the looks and everything, huge dude, you don't think that he has what it takes to play Bane?
To be honest, no. Like what Angie said, he doesn't seem intelligent enough to pull off Bane. Because all the characters he's played are not Bane characters.
He doesn't want him to play Hugo Strange.
Yeah, because in the mission,
Hugo Strange is a genius, a doctor, a genius. So you're telling me that he doesn't have the intelligence to pull Bane?
What?
But you want him to play one of the smartest?
Are you trying to pull so? Is this another? Hold on? Is this another April Fool's Day joke?
April Fool's joke. I think it's April Fool's joke.
Shut up. Get out of here with that nonsense.
You guys.
I'm like sitting here trying to. Well, because like Caden, it doesn't surprise me about you.
Wow.
Because honestly, I have absolutely no respect for you.
Yeah, because
Or
I'm
your
younger
takes,
than you,
or your
right?
takes. Yes, because you're much younger than me.
Yeah, and
I
you
can't.
don't.
And
You
this
don't,
is
yeah.
basically what I think of you every time I think of
Yeah.
you. I just think of a whiny little white kid. No, okay. Thank God. I'm like, wait a second. That doesn't make any sense in any world whatsoever. Like, you don't think that
that he can
Batista
pull off Bane,
can pull
but he
off
can pull off
being a
Hugo
wrestler, like a former wrestler, big, huge, but
I see all over
Strange?
Twitter. I'm like, Hugo Strange, are you serious? Oh my god.
What the heck, Kate?
I'm just like, what? What are people thinking? Like,
Yeah, I don't understand that one, man. Hugo Strange, I can't see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, I'll give this about Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista has been pulling off some interesting things. I mean, he's definitely, you know what? One of the things that I really respect about after talking to him, especially, was the fact that the dude really, really, is honing his craft. You know what I mean? Like he is really putting himself into it, which I respect a whole lot more than The Rock. And a whole lot more than John Cena. Although I think that John Cena, I begrudgingly have to admit that I think John Cena is probably putting more into it than The Rock.
He's a great. I mean, when I saw him play that piano in Peacemaker, and I was like, dude, this guy is really freaking talented. I had no clue he could play the piano like that. John Cena.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like it's with the same thing with Batista, because if you notice, but yeah, he plays all these characters, but like you can see the difference in acting. You can see in Army of the Dead, he was a completely different character, and of course, the way he plays Drax like a moron, you know. And then if you see that show C with Jason Momoa and him,
oh yeah,
it's on
terrific.
Apple. He's on season 2. He's on Apple Plus.
Okay.
Where everybody's blind in the world.
Oh, okay.
It's a really, really good show. It's called SCE. You gotta watch it. It's amazing performance there. So, like The Rock, and I agree with you now that I'm looking at this. The Rock plays the same person in every freaking show he's in.
Every movie.
He plays the
There's
same
always
person.
there's always a scene where he's
unfortunately,
in a jungle. In every movie he's in, there's always a scene where he's in a jungle, where they talk about a jungle.
Yeah, I mean, he really needs to like get a role that's not like an action film, and he needs to like show that he has range. Because right now it seems like he just
that's just it.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't.
like.
You're so right,
muscle
Jimbo.
guy,
I like
just
him
another
in
muscle
a
guy in a
drama,
tight
you know, and
t-shirt.
like where he has emotion and stuff, because he's only playing the same. I mean, I did like him in the junk. What is that? Jumanji. I thought he was funny, so I like his comedy.
Then he did Jungle Cruise, where he actually wore a jacket over the same t-shirt he's worn in 3 previous movies.
Right. Thank you. Like didn't he wear the same color scheme in like Cliffhanger, or not Cliffhanger, Skyscraper or whatever that
Right.
movie was, and
Yeah.
then Jungle Cruise and Jumanji. And I'm sorry, as much as I loved their first Jumanji movie, that second Jumanji movie was like,
it looked bad in the trailer, so I just didn't go see it.
No, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's not like the first
I wouldn't say it's a good movie. It's a passable movie, maybe, but
Yeah.
not
It's
not
good. It's not
good.
great. It's not
but
great.
not good. I would reserve calling it good, but
This is what The Rock needs to do. He needs to just step like, I mean, action films
Actually
make
go
him a
to
lot of
acting
money.
school. That's
No,
what he
no,
needs to
not
do.
not that. No, he needs to, because he can act. I mean, obviously he can act, but it's just the same
doesn't
character he's
try.
playing. He just doesn't try and like diversify his roles. He plays the same stuff. And
I mean, I see potential.
Black
Like,
Adam
there's
is.
potential in him.
Black Adam is different. I'll give it that. It's different, but still in the same thing. But I don't know. Will we see like basically The Rock be The Rock, but like with obviously a superhero costume and powers in this movie? I think. Imagine him in a thriller movie, like kind of like a suspenseful thriller movie that's kind of takes him out of his norm.
God, I don't even know if I can.
exactly.
Like let's see him as a because I don't believe anything that anybody said that he was playing a villain in those whatever Hobbs and all that. Let's see him like a villain, an actual villain role where he's like a serial killer or stuff like that. Things like I want to see him act range. I want to see the range of his acting. I want to see him like being a psychopath. I don't want to see The Rock every 24 minutes, every 24 seconds.
I feel like he's gonna cut a promo, man, on everything that he does.
Like he gets that intense stare and the eyebrow raise, and I'm like, oh wait, here's the WWE move again.
Smolder or whatever that was.
It's like I want to see him try a different role. I'm fine, keep doing action, do what makes you money, but I would really love to see this man actually have some range and show that he's this well-known and huge entertainer that all these articles and say that he is. I know he's a businessman and he does what makes money. That's why he's doing all these jumping from IP to IP, like he's Thanos or something. But he needs to try something that will expand his range. A thriller movie, I don't know. That's just off the top of my head.
Just
put something in
get
him out of his element.
Something. He has potential. Because he has potential. It's just a matter of fact that he needs to
I don't know why he doesn't try to stretch his
plays it safe too much
acting.
With these roles.
Thank you, Stella. Yeah, and that's the thing. He doesn't try to stretch himself.
No,
he seems to just be comfortable where he's
with all this action stuff, and it's like it's getting boring. I hate to say,
Yeah, I don't believe him.
Over again. It's just like it's fine. Originally, when he did like a bunch of them, it's like okay, it's cool. He's really good in these movies, but then like after like 10, 12, 15 films, you're like, what's different with his acting skills over the years? He just is a little bit more built.
Nothing.
Okay, but. I mean, he's definitely talented and he's able to get all these roles and he definitely can do range. I mean, Moana, technically he's out of that range, but it's not like him acting. It's him like kind of like voice
acting. Exactly. We don't see him. We don't actually see him.
I mean,
he did a good job because we didn't see him.
No, but like, I don't care what he does. He just needs to do something that's out of his element because he plays it safe too much.
Jimbo, compared to him, and then look at what this guy Batista has been doing.
Now that
Batista's been doing way better acting. Actually,
Dave is really pushing his boundaries and getting some really good roles.
And really passionate about it. Like The Rock, just to me, it seems like it's a business for him, and like this is just all like business opportunities for him. But Batista sees this as a craft that he wants to hone, and he's actually getting really good. I definitely
watching his show.
Well, that's one
Young
thing
Rock.
some actors do. They only play to their strengths. So, but even then, again, you kind of want to push the boundaries. Do a drama, do a comedy, just to test out the waters. And he hasn't done that. It's always action.
Yeah, but maybe because this is his pet project that he's been trying to, Black Adam. Maybe it'll be different. Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully he'll have a little more confidence and do something a little different.
Well, then again, I was still in the action with Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart, where
I like that movie. That movie was actually funny.
Yeah, that movie was funny, and I think his acting was good there. I mean, it was like a comedy, and like had a obviously wear a bodysuit and all that stuff.
But don't you think Kevin Hart kind of carries that for him a little bit, though?
Well, yeah.
Because of the comedy in it, like Kevin Hart, like.
That's why I think he partnered with.
It's not hard for the Rock to play the straight guy.
I'm sorry. I was trying to hear Stella. What'd you say, Stella?
No, it's just that the Rock was just playing the straight guy because he's not into the comedy. So just give it all to Kevin. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I like that they're pairing though. Whoever decided to do that pairing with Kevin Hart and The Rock was like gold. It was perfection. Like we had back in the the 80s and the with who was it back in the 80s? I mean, Schwarzenegger did
like a buddy cop kind of thing.
Like a buddy cop, but
Lethal Weapon
always together. I like their dynamic together. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it seems like Lethal Weapon, kind of like that duo.
Yeah,
but I think Kevin Hart also could. I don't know. Could he fit in that category as well with like being like the same, like playing the same character over and over again?
Not really.
Sometimes I get what you're saying. It's not as bad, but yeah,
he has like 5 characters he plays.
No, because he did that dramatic. Didn't he do that show? It was a drama with the guy who was in Breaking Bad. where he had to take care of him. It's
Bryan Cranston.
a drama.
Yeah.
It's,
I know what you're talking about. It was a good
the guy
movie.
with Breaking Bad, he's dying of something, and he becomes like his caretaker or something like that.
Yeah. He's an ex-felon.
Yeah. I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
That
Okay,
was
now
a
I
good
know.
movie. That was a good movie.
I'll have to check up on that because I mean, there's just a lot of people I think that continue down this similar path in terms of their roles, and it's just like sitting here. Like, why? Like, there's so much. Like, think of Leonardo DiCaprio. How many roles has he taken that are so different from the next? Like, going from Titanic, Shutter Island, to Inception, to Django Unchained. Like,
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You got to take risks. You got to take risks.
Exactly, and
he should have gotten an Oscar for Django Unchained. He was
dude, he really played it well.
Yeah, and do you know the story about that, right? When he slammed the glass.
Yeah, he cut his hand.
And then he took his own blood with all this COVID now, and rubbed it in Kerry Russell's face.
No. That was a different scene. That was a different.
No, that was that scene.
No, well, no, it's the same scene, but they cut it after that because they're not gonna. No, that would not.
No, that was his blood. No,
that wasn't. That wasn't his blood. Rub someone's blood on someone. No,
but he did rub it in her face.
That's
go
and look
it up, dude. He did rub
that's
it in
a health
violation.
violation.
That's a different scene. They cut it, but because it was such a powerful scene, they kept it, but they took it and connected a scene where they put fake blood on his hand after they cleaned it up and everything, and then they just leave. Oh no, I thought someone did someone leave, or am I just like? No, but it was a different scene. I'll look it up right now. Are you doing that, Kaden? Because I mean, we could both.
Oh no, I wasn't
now.
I'm
gonna look it up right now.
But yeah, you can't do that.
He said it was
health violation.
It was his actual blood, but you can look it up because I thought that
Leonardo DiCaprio's real blood is in Django Unchained scene. Leonardo DiCaprio cut his hand while the cameras were rolling on the set of Django Unchained and kept moving through the scene, never breaking character. His real-life bloodied hand made it into the final version of the film. The Weinstein Company confirmed Yahoo Movies is a type of dedication that earned him a 38-year blah, blah, blah. Hand injury happened during one of the movie's most climactic scenes. Climactic scenes. Candle was...
IMDb says, yes. DiCaprio's hand was bandaged, and he suggested the idea of smearing blood onto the face of Kerry Washington. Tarantino and Washington both like this, so Tarantino got some fake blood together, and that's where it cuts off there. But I can click on it and I'll pull it up real quick.
Okay.
Right here.
I thought he did do it.
Yeah, I mean, so here, let me share my screen, because this is what it says on IMDb.
I'm just looking.
Right here on this, I highlighted this section.
Okay.
But yeah, because I mean, definitely, I was like, holy crap! Because I know for a while that that was a like not planned scene of him getting his hand smashed with glass shards, but the smearing of the blood on her face is definitely planned afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think was a smart decision because that was such a great scene, and I mean, you can even see the blood after the fact, but then of course there's more blood. You can see where they added more blood to his hand compared to when it happens originally, which I think it's a neat detail, I guess, in the movie.
Sure.
There were so many movies he should have won the Oscar for, dude. He should have won it for The Departed.
See, that's another one that he plays such a different role in. It's weird because like going for man, that's another.
He's like, in my opinion, him, Denzel Washington, Tom Hanks are like the generation, the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, the best actors we've seen. Those three actors there: Tom Hanks, Denzel Washington, and Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, there's a lot more, but those three, I'm like, every time I watch them, it's like I can't wait to see what is it, Macbeth. It's on Apple Plus. I haven't seen it yet. But it is Shakespeare, so it's kind of yeah. With Denzel Washington is in Macbeth, yeah.
You're not supposed to say it. You're
I
not supposed to
didn't
say it.
say the
I
Scottish
know.
play.
I know. You're not supposed to say the name
No,
of it.
you can't
Yeah.
say the name on it when you're performing it.
Yeah, well.
Hey, my internet cut out the last time I said it, so hey.
So we'll wait for whatever is going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, couple more stories here. We're going to run through because I am getting tired. It's a long day. We did 2 big shows today, and then I was on some other streams. But we do have a couple more interesting stories. This one just is a testament. It's a kind of a quick one, but as being somebody who was a huge fan of the Flash TV show, this is really disappointing to me. Not like I get it. Not everybody can always understand everything, to do. The Speed Force is it can be complicated to fully understand. I don't think maybe all of us fully even understand some of the things that the Speed Force can do. I mean, they're constantly talking and coming up with new things that the Speed Force can do, right? And so that's cool. That's cool. But this was interesting. If we read this, and so this was about if I can bring it back up here. The Flash Rider admits to not understanding the Speed Force, and this is especially bad because it was about a specific episode arc that dealt with the Speed Force and time travel and everything. So, following Zack Snyder's Justice League win at the Oscars, a writer for CW's The Flash admits that she still does not understand the Speed Force, which I think is interesting because, it won that award, Zack Snyder's Justice League did, for the Speed Force moment. But we remember that it was talked about that Warner Brothers saw that scene and did not understand it. They didn't understand the Speed Force, right? So they didn't understand how he's, what's he doing here? What's he stopping time? And he's, doing all this stuff. So they didn't even understand it. And so here we have it again. Screenwriter Karina Adley McKenzie, who penned the Flash season 3 episode titled The Once and Future Flash, admits she still doesn't understand what the Speed Force is. Perhaps best known as the creator of Roswell, New Mexico, she began her career writing for the Vampire Diaries spinoff, The Originals. The episode she wrote for CW's The Flash saw Grant Gustin's Barry Allen travel into the future in a bid to discover the identity of the season 3 big bad Savitar. According to DC comic lore, the Speed Force is a cosmic energy source and one of the 7 primordial cosmic energies from which all realities in the multiverse originate. Much as the name suggests, the Speed Force is based around movement and velocity and is able to be tapped into by speedsters such as Barry Allen and his metahuman ilk. By entering the extra-dimensional Speed Force, Barry and other speedsters are able to travel through time, as the Speed Force is in fact time itself and the very motion of existence moving through reality. Most recently, the Speed Force has become a trending topic thanks largely to the scene showing Ezra Miller's version of the Flash entering the Speed Force from Zack Snyder's Justice League, winning the most cheer-worthy moment at this year's Academy Awards. Not everyone seemed to understand the mechanics of the Speed Force, however. Even McKenzie took to Twitter to admit having once wrote a TV episode in the Flash literally enters the Speed Force and still does not understand what it is. So here's her, whoops, they blocked out the Twitter feed. All right, that's fine.
I can find it.
Oh, wait, click here to see original. That doesn't take us to it, does it? No, it didn't take us to it. Okay, well, that's weird.
Do you want me to find it?
That's weird. No, I mean, we don't have to see it. It is what it is. We already read it.
It's such a big deal. She only wrote one episode of 125 they already have. So it's like,
to be honest, I don't care.
She does teeny bopping movie shows, like,
No, but shouldn't she have like if you're gonna write, because if did you watch The Flash?
I watched this episode.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
It was a good episode.
She wrote that episode specifically, that one episode. So if she doesn't understand The Flash, but she just wrote that one episode for The Flash, of course she's not going to understand it. She just did one episode.
No,
They
I
told
get
her,
it.
write this.
I get it. I get it. And I don't expect her to comprehend. Like it even says here, like like one certainly can forgive Mackenzie for not entirely comprehending the obscure and vaguely nonsensical explanations for what the Speed Force actually is, right? Because she penned an episode that featured Barry traveling through time and as a result of entering the Speed Force. But man, having just give her a crash course in it.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
they're
it's
okay
not
for
doesn't
writers.
look good. It doesn't look good.
For writers coming in, there's a thing called the show Bible
Mhm.
that they all have to look
Yes.
at, and they do consult on the scripts. They are talking to other writers, but if they have a certain concept, they go with that. But they do have parameters to use.
Yeah.
So that's the
And also-
slight way around it,
And also
without
staff
understanding
writers.
the actual comic book material. I
Right.
mean, that's the bad thing about WB. They have not invested themselves to find people that do know DC Comics. I mean, without going to DC Comics and, sorry, Jeff Johns is a failure in my opinion. He doesn't represent the company or the material very well.
Mm-hmm.
But they just have to do a little more due diligence, maybe even hire some fans.
Yeah.
That they can vet. And,
And why
if
not
let
hire
them
me?
write, but
That's
have
great
them be consultants on the projects, just to give a little more guidance with the show Bible and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the episode that she wrote was a good episode. It was like,
yeah, that's what the weird thing from what I'm hearing is this episode was accepted.
Yeah.
Really,
by
really
fans.
good.
Yeah.
So, you don't always have to know stuff.
Yeah.
So, it's not bad. Probably would have been a little better had she did have an understanding. But if this is her without knowing, what the Speed Force can do, she's doing okay.
yeah. If she didn't understand it, and it's like probably one of the better episodes in that season, hey, good on her. Like she
Yeah.
fake it till you make it,
It's pretty. No,
It's
well,
just,
she
it's just
did
interesting to
that.
me. It's just interesting to me, and I've talked about it like a lot. Is the fact that like a lot of DC executives don't understand these characters. A lot of the writers don't understand these characters. A lot of these showrunners half understand these characters when they get these things. And that's how we end up like things. And I still keep going back to this, and it just freaking blows my mind. Listen, I can understand the Speed Force. It's a very complicated thing, right? Like to be able to jump into that and understand the intricacies of the Speed Force is a huge, huge thing. But when you have an executive sitting there talking about, hey, you can't crash Superman's ship in Man of Steel, because if you crash it, how's he going to get back to Krypton? I got a finger for you. Like what? Like Superman is so Superman is so well known in the popular vernacular. The reason why Superman is here is because his planet blew up.
I've been seeing Krypton blow up for the past 2.5 hours.
Thank you.
I mean, literally, we have this.
It's right there. Like Krypton's core literally has it like what we say 1,700 times in a stream. Like,
we see it violently blow up every 10 seconds.
Night.
Yeah.
Like, geez.
No, it's just ridiculous. When I heard that, Enosh about like you can't blow up his ship. Well, how he's gonna get home? I'm like, oh my gosh,
right.
gosh.
And I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like what Stella was just saying. Like if there's a show Bible, if there's something that like fills you in, like read those things, understand those things, but also like it just bothers me as a DC fan because I know that Kevin Feige, and if Todd is watching,
I mean,
but I know that Kevin Feige, dude,
is a fan.
He's a fan. He's up on this stuff, man. That's why he's cranking out stuff that like makes sense and people love and everything else.
Yeah, there's a difference between DC and Disney. Warner Brothers and Disney.
And I'm not saying hire just some fanboy off the street. He's like, I can do the Flash better.
It's called due diligence, and WB never has done their due diligence. They'll just
The other
grab
thing is
anyone that
also
says, that flatters them and, strokes their ego, and then boom.
Yes.
like you literally have Ryan Coogler who wrote I think a 3,000 page like essay or Bible on Wakanda, like the history of Wakanda, before he wrote the script for Black Panther. So it's like you have people who are like part of these things that do their crazy research and do their crazy stuff, and to just do a trilogy.
Gosh, imagine if we had that. Imagine if we had that kind of dedication, man.
I know, right?
Enosh, even when he changes things, like when he changed in No Way Home, when he changed that it was Aunt May that told him with great power comes great. I thought it was freaking amazing that there was no Uncle Ben. I love that because it was
that was BS.
Take, as long as the structure was BS.
That was total BS.
Story. It was a different Spider-Man, because we already had.
It was a fake Spider-Man. Fake Spider-Man, trash Spider-Man, Dookie Spider-Man. Where's Anthony when you need him?
500 pages, not 3,000 pages. 500 pages.
Get it right, for God's sake.
Get it. I know.
Can you please just get it right for once?
Overplayed it a bit. I know.
Get your facts right, bro. Come on, man. Don't be bringing us trash now.
But still, it's like it shows dedication,
For sure. I just, like I said, I'm not giving her a hard time. Obviously, I remember the episode. It turned out fine. It was fine. She got done what she needed to get done. But please, it'd be really nice to see some people knowing what they're doing over at Warner Brothers.
Yeah, again, that's WB's deficit.
Yeah.
Compared to what Disney did with Marvel. And it shows.
That's pretty bad.
Hint, Warner Brothers. We're giving you hints. We're not telling you
and
what
also,
to do. We're giving you hints.
Same thing with Sony. You too, guys. You need to get your shit together.
Sony's just fine with Morbius.
Sony's like, let's just throw this thing on the board. Oh, that's cool.
I don't
It'll
know,
work.
but I do like Berlanti.
It'll work.
You like what?
I do like Berlanti. And because
I'm hearing
the
some
shows,
writers
that
of
are
his
on.
shows, and they still
If
praise
you
him
haven't
for
seen Superman and Lois this episode, it was just one of the amazing. It was one of the. It made you cry. It made you excited. It made you happy. It was a great
Superman and Lois has been making me cry.
No, but like I was
episode 9. It was great. It was a great episode.
I was listening.
I like Superman and Lois.
Is it bad? Is it bad though that I really just don't care at this point?
No, you don't have to.
I want to. That's my problem right now, Krypton. Like I am such a Superman fan, dude, that I want to just be in love with what they're doing. I want to just even care, right? I want to just be able to even care about Superman and Lois at this point and be like, oh yeah, okay, I'll give this. Krypton said that this episode was good. Like I'm going to check it out. There's nothing right now about Superman and Lois. I think it's all right. I think there are people out there enjoying it. So please understand that I'm not telling you all out there like if you like it that like it sucks or whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm not breaking my rule of not telling somebody that their fandom doesn't matter. I'm not doing that. Just for me, there is no pull there at all. There is no like excitement when I think of that show. And I started watching that show and I think that it's got the elements. It definitely has the elements. The elements are all there, but I just don't think that they pull it off well.
You just don't like the suit. Come on, yeah.
He looks ridiculous to me in that suit. And honestly, I don't like his acting. I think that he's a television actor that he's barely passable really as an actor. I don't think that his acting is very good at all. And I don't think that they've surrounded him with enough of a strong cast. What's her name who plays Lois is okay, but I don't feel that they give her enough to do. They don't give her enough to actually prove that she
actually was doing stuff this season. She's not doing much anymore.
No, she's just kind of there now.
Yeah.
And
I think it's because they had her do stuff with that Steel guy so much that they're like, oh,
I love it. I mean, every episode gets better and better. I'm enjoying it. Like a lot of people, like I thought I was gonna hate like Peacemaker, and I freaking love Peacemaker.
Yeah.
So it's like
oh, me too.
It's like I said before. It's art is subjective. So
Sure.
you
Sure.
can love something, you can hate something. I can love it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
I think I am enjoying it just because I'm seeing Superman. I think like once Cavill comes back, because I know he's gonna come back. I'm praying for it, and God hears my prayers all the time. But once he comes back, I think that's gonna be like, I think that's what people are waiting for, to like, because a lot of people are not watching stuff because stuff is still like in limbo, and not giving things a chance because stuff is in limbo. And I think it's once we get those if it happens, if the Snyderverse is restored, a lot of people are gonna be like, okay, fine, we're gonna get this, we're gonna get that. I can enjoy everything. I enjoy everything now. I don't care. Nobody's gonna tell me what not to watch and what to watch. Like right now, like I really want to watch Morbius, but people saying it sucks. Right? People saying like it's freaking the Widow said it was worse than Justice League did. I'm like, what? Nothing can be worse as Justice League. And I'm like,
Yeah,
now
do
it's
Anthony. I defend that choice as well. I love Titans. Can't
I love
change my
Titans
mind.
too.
Can't change my mind. That's right. I'm into what I'm into. Anyways, so it's interesting, but like I just want them to hire people who at least have some knowledge, or teach them something. But speaking of teaching something, here's another one that's gonna have to grow on me. This is my final thing for tonight, and then I'm gonna get some sleep so that I can get up tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some kind of afternoon thing tomorrow, because I am on the vodka stream tomorrow night. I believe it starts at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. So you can check us out with that. Now, one of the things that has been talked about over and over again is the return of Darth Vader to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And we finally got a little bit of explanation maybe on what this Darth Vader is going to be. So I thought that...
Always seen Vader?
Yep. Deborah Chow says viewers will see a Vader who isn't quite as fully formed as A New Hope.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
The show is titled Obi-Wan Kenobi, and with good reason, because it's about, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Granted, it's not the most inventive title ever, but it's short and to the point. Plus, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the character, not the show, is not only a Star Wars OG, but the Cloaked Wonder is also one of the ultimate faces of the franchise, even if that face changed from Alec Guinness. Original recipe to Ewan McGregor extra crispy. That's a weird reference. Okay.
That is
chicken reference.
interesting.
That's a weird reference. So the Disney Plus series could have stopped right there, but it didn't, because not only is the character of Obi-Wan coming back, obvious, but we also will be treated to the return of his friend turned foe, Darth Vader. The decision to include the Dark Lord of the Sith did not come lightly, as Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy told EW in our exclusive cover story. The debate around whether we should or should not carried on for quite some time. Everybody within our creative team has strong opinions, and all of our fans have strong opinions. So when you realize that you're under that level of scrutiny, certainly a story point like that is going to be scrutinized at a very high level. We talked about it constantly. And we talked to Obi-Wan Kenobi director Deborah Chow to get her take on why they ultimately chose to bring back the former Anakin Skywalker, what kind of Darth Vader we can expect to see, and what happened when Hayden Christensen showed up on the set for the first time in the black armor.
I just love that still that they have.
Yeah, that's awesome. It gives me what is it? Empire Strikes Back vibes.
That looks so dope.
Yeah.
I really hope we see kind of like an unhinged, like brutal and angry, sad.
Do you guys think that we're gonna have flashbacks?
Oh yeah.
I hope,
Ewan
yeah.
McGregor's
Without him being
flashbacks. He said
how can you not do flashbacks with both of them? Like that would be like the most. Like if you're gonna bring back Hayden Christensen, how can you not do Clone Wars flashbacks and all stuff like that? I mean,
them together hanging out, yeah.
Do you know that image of Darth Vader visiting Padme's, like that fan made thing of Vader visiting Padme's grave and that, and it's like raining and all that? They should recreate that scene for the show. That should be like one of the first things we see of Vader. Like in my mind, that would be like a very emotional scene. I think that would really, really kind of get you back into the vibe of the prequels and stuff like that. Especially since it's taking place after 10 years, but
All right. Honestly, for me, the starting place was that I really wanted to do something that was character based and character driven because that is the benefit of the limited series. If is that you, that's the benefit of the limited series is that you have more time to sort of tell a real character story. And so for me, the starting place of the character is you just start and you look at who has been important to him in his life. And it's quite hard to avoid Anakin Skywalker Vader in that scenario, especially coming out of Revenge of the Sith. So, really, it came out of an evolution of the character for me. It wasn't just sort of bring him back. It was really like who means something and where are we at this point in the timeline with Vader?
Do you guys think that they're going to show that he knew that Luke existed?
No.
You think he didn't
Vader
know that Luke
didn't know
existed?
about Luke until
He didn't know about Luke, dude. That's
until
been
New Hope.
revealed in the comics already that he didn't know about Luke.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't read the comics on that, so I just watch the the movies and stuff. So
yeah. Hold on a second here.
Yeah, it's the Hayden Christensen right there. He's lovely.
I'm sorry. Speak amongst yourselves. I'm talking to somebody here. Right live on the show.
Yeah.
So they were revealed that he didn't know Luke, but that just doesn't make any sense because you go to Tatooine and see there's a little kid called Luke Skywalker.
He's not going to Tatooine.
He's not going to Tatooine. He doesn't care about his
yeah, dude. He's not going to Tatooine. Yeah, he's not going to Tatooine.
I'm just saying that it doesn't make sense to me, but okay, I understand.
What?
Vader doesn't know.
He wouldn't like. Padme died and he knew she was pregnant.
Yeah,
and he's all about emotions, and he wouldn't try to look for his son. That's what I don't get.
Because
he could have groomed
told him
to
that he died.
He could have been a Sith Lord. He could have groomed him to be a Sith Lord. I just don't. I mean, but it's all fantasy, so So yeah, he didn't know. If that's what he's telling me, because the motivation, I would be like, okay, she died. I know she had my kid. I'm gonna try to find my kid anywhere I can.
But he's dead. As far as Vader knew,
yeah, he's dead.
From what the Emperor told him,
yeah,
Padme died, and his child died.
A child died.
Yeah, everything died. Everything died, man. So.
That's what drove him even more.
Yeah, so there's nothing for him to lose, or there's nothing for him to go searching for, because as far as he's concerned, everybody's dead. So
he's only got the Emperor now, basically, and
the
Empire that he's left
with.
Who
was Emperor Palpatine's master?
It was
Plagueis.
Plagueis,
which he killed. Yeah, in his sleep.
So, okay, what was it like to see when Darth Vader first showed up on the set? Obviously, Hayden was going to be a part of the series, and when he first came onto set for us, it definitely had a special feeling, and it was a really interesting moment for me because you really started to see the different generations and how they connect to Star Wars and the franchise, where you have a generation that grew up with the prequels first, and with Hayden, it's a totally different thing for them than a generation that grew up with the originals, and then there's younger generations with the new ones. So it felt really special bringing him back. And obviously I'm Canadian and he's Canadian. So that was a really heartwarming thing for me. We were having some Canadian pride on that day. What were your feelings what were the feelings for you working with that iconic character? Ewan McGregor told me he couldn't figure out why everyone on set was so excited one day. And then he looked over and saw Vader and was like, F, of course. She says the first time I saw him in costume and the full thing going, he's towering over me. He's like literally almost twice my size. It felt like it's really intense to have such an iconic character and then to be directing him and to be doing new scenes with him. So I do remember poor Ewan on that day. He's like, what am I, chopped liver by comparison right now? But I know that for Vader, it's something that it's almost part of our conscience because we've all had it in our lives for so long that to actually see him on set, it's pretty sort of significant. It's kind of moving. What kind of Vader will we see here on the show? We only saw him for a very quick scenes at the end of Revenge of the Sith in that armor. So where does he pick up 10 years later? For us, it's very similar to Obi-Wan in the sense that he's in between these two trilogies. So he isn't the New Hope Vader quite yet. You know what I mean? And so we are so, excuse me, and we are with the character sort of in the middle of this period. It is still Vader, obviously, but it's a Vader that isn't quite as fully formed as a New Hope. And so that's
what do they mean by the full Vader?
Well, fully formed as a character, because by the time that we got to A New Hope, Vader was pretty well formed, right?
Pretty calculated and
yeah,
He doesn't know how to force
more
choke
articulate.
yet, maybe. I don't know.
No, I think
Was
it's
it
just
more-
more like
is
the
it more that
presence
he was
and his
more evil
commanding
now?
force.
He's been more evil now because, like in the New Hope, he wasn't as evil as he started becoming less evil.
Okay, well, this is what I take away from it. I think it's more or less like, because in New Hope, he's very composed and articulate with everything he does, and of course, and like dealing with people in the dialogue. So I think more or less coming out of Revenge of the Sith 10 years later, I'm guessing we'll see something more like we saw in Rogue One, more like a unhinged kind of like more
like a hack and
emotional.
slash. He didn't care about anything. He just killed
More
everything.
emotional Vader that just kind of goes through the. I don't know if I would say go through the motions, but it's just less calculated in terms of just kind of like his composure. I guess I just think we would see kind of more of a enraged Vader. I'm guessing, because I mean he's still probably dealing with all the losses that he's had. Like he's pretty much just lost everything he's had. So I'm guessing we would probably see that in some way, but I don't know. I'm definitely kind of more interested to see what
he's
she means
do you
by
think,
that.
think he's going to be more ruthless?
More or less, that's what I think. Because just thinking about it, like you just lost everything, and now you lost your limbs or all like this. Why? Like it makes only sense that he would be just completely enraged. Because I mean, you basically lose everything to stop someone you love from dying, and this is all for her, just for her to die anyways. So it's, I mean, to be honest, I would be enraged too, and just like not be honest, give no shits. And so
I just see that, but in this time he's still probably trying to find himself, still probably trying to figure things. It's only 10 years later, so he's been in the suit now for a long time. He's he's the Dark Lord of the Sith, but at the same time he's trying to figure out what that means. Like he's probably studying the Sith still, and trying to discover training under Palpatine.
He
Trying
also
to
has a quote unquote apprentices as the Inquisitors. So, so he's like basically trying to form his own Sith Lord.
So I have a good question. The Inquisitors are not Sith Lords,
correct?
No,
but they
correct.
are. Yeah, they do practice. They do have the
Grand Inquisitor is the old Jedi Temple guard.
And he was manipulated to go to the dark side. But the way that Palpatine and Vader are able to cheat the rule of two is with Inquisitors.
Because they're not full Sith. They're not full. This is what I keep trying to tell people, and people forget. Like, this is why I keep telling people that, like, not everybody who's on the light side who uses the Force is a Jedi. Right? Because Jedi is a specific religion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the Sith is a specific religion. And so just because you use the Force doesn't mean you're Jedi or Sith. It just means that you're a Force user. You may tap into the light side. You may tap into the dark side. If you tap into both and you got this equal, you're not a gray Jedi. You're simply a Force user who has balance, right? You're like the Bendu, right? Somewhere in the middle is what the
So basically, Ahsoka Tano after Order 66, kind of like
Just the Force user. Plus,
basically
also
the easiest way to describe it.
Yeah. Plus, her blades are clear or
And
white.
basically,
Yeah, but isn't it funny how you want to be like both of the sides are really bad. The Jedi are bad and the Sith are bad, and you want somebody in the middle.
because they're both flawed, and
they're both flawed. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
and and that's the thing. They're both flawed, and so they're both that there are issues for both. So the Jedi really, for both of them, the problem is pride, because the Sith are a little bit more like open about it, they embrace their pride, they embrace their ego, they embrace the dark, but the Jedi, they try to hide it. They try to keep
and that's
it.
why they couldn't see Sidious and all that stuff, because
exactly.
Yeah, that's.
They try to hide their imperfections, and in trying to hide your imperfections, guess what? It swallows you up. It destroys you. And
right, that's what happened to Mace with the whole him fighting Palpatine.
I also think that's a thing with Anakin as well, like between Mace and Anakin. I don't know, because that's another thing that's interesting, because his character, just like his interactions with obviously Anakin and others, is very unique, and kind of also shows that same point. Like,
but during that whole situation, Anakin was right. I'm sorry, Anakin was right in that situation with Mace Windu, where Mace went crazy and like, let's kill him anyway, and he's like, he's surrendered, and he's like, no, it's like.
No, I agree with Mace in the fact that even
Mace is right.
Yeah, Mace, like, you have the greatest Sith Lord right in front of you.
He literally
you just want to arrest him. You just want to arrest him.
Yeah,
no,
he basically played
but that's the law.
whole
That's
Jedi Order.
To do.
Right.
Yeah, but when I get that,
I know, but that's the law. That's what the Jedi way was, to arrest him, not to kill him unarmed. And Mace was like, "Forget this stuff. I'm gonna kill him."
I mean,
and then Anakin was like, "No, you cannot do that.
The whole Jedi
it's
Order
not.
in
You
front of
need to arrest him. That's our job." And that's when everything changed.
William
Anakin,
is in the chat. William is in the chat.
Well, you say that, but then you look at the resulting facts, basically killing the whole Jedi Temple, killing all the younglings, or like most of them.
That was after.
Well, yeah, that's still after. But the point is, after he just cut through Mace Windu's Jedi, they brought with him like cheese. I mean, it's kind of like he literally tore through the people he brought with him, and it was like not even fair.
But I mean, that was after, because he realized that religion was not true. That religion was wrong. Everything that he believed in was not true, because one of the Jedi Masters told him it was not true. By trying to kill, no matter what, by trying to kill Palpatine, he didn't convince himself. It was Mace Windu convinced him that it was a fraud, that everything was fake, because of what he was trying to do to Palpatine, no matter what. And that's what I think. That's when he's like, you know what? Forget them. Let's kill them all. Because they're all gonna grow up to be liars and hypocrites.
I don't know, man.
I still think that Mason, his logic at that moment, was still at least more right, because I mean, he said he's too dangerous to be left alive, and kind of like the original trilogy proves him right.
I think it's a really tricky subject, honestly, because honestly, like, you can make arguments for both, but really the idea is like, Anakin was probably very you could consider Anakin very selfish at that moment,
or conflicted, I guess, because
yeah.
I mean, because think about what he's going through. Like, this guy right here is like, he's saying they killed the guy that he's basically saying is the only one who knows how to save Padme from certain death, but you also wanna stick to the Jedi ways and to what he's been raised to know. So it's like, do I save the guy who's going to save the woman I love, or do I, stick with the Order and the ways of that? So I mean,
but I mean,
that's a hard thing.
The entire thing that they were doing to him, not making him a Jedi Master, but him being in the council, they were doing things that they were not supposed to do to him.
No,
right?
no. Because Anakin didn't have any business being a master, anyways. He was too young to be a master, anyways. He still had a lot to learn.
He was the youngest.
He shouldn't have even been on the council. It was because of Palpatine that he was placed on the council, because he would have never been on the council if it wasn't for Palpatine.
I know, but the thing is that, but I understand that. I understand that point. But like, I'm talking about looking into through his eyes. You know, it's like, okay, I'm in the council, shouldn't I be a master?
Yeah, but again,
things like looking through his eyes.
He didn't earn the right to be a master. He was literally, it was Palpatine said, "Hey, I want you to be a master so that you can spy for me and go do things for me." And so basically it was his own selfishness that the Jedi said, "Okay, we'll do that, but you're not a master. You can be on this council. We'll keep you here, but we understand exactly what Palpatine's trying to do. We understand that Palpatine's trying to spy on us, and that he doesn't like the fact that we're trying to spy on him. And so, that's kind of like the whole, the whole point of that, So
I mean, I understand about, but I think it's that, because you just said that pride that Mace Windu had. He's like, no, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him no matter what. And I think it was showing. I just think at that point, that's when he's like, you know what, forget it. You guys are liars and hypocrites, and that's when he went off, and that's when he turned into the dark. He went to the dark side.
That was part of his fall, though, too, right? He let his own pride, get the best of him, and so.
And just like he betrayed everything that he was trying to destroy. I mean, because he basically.
Well, I mean, they betrayed him first. He betrayed him first, though, and I think that Windu betrayed the Jedi Order, and that's when but the thing is, of course, he was being manipulated by Palpatine, but
he was the driving force behind all of it. Yeah, like all the
but Windu was the one who like, you know what? I don't give a crap. Kill him. I'm gonna kill him now. It was like that, and it's like, wait, you're not supposed to do that, dude. We're not supposed to do that.
I mean, but you watch the whole previous two movies, and you realize that all that he's done. He's the puppet master of everything. The Republic and the Separatists.
The Jedi
literally pushed a war.
But that's the okay. But you can't deify Anakin that way, because Anakin was just like, I killed them all, the women, the children, all of them, and I liked it, and I basically would do it again and stuff like that. So it's not like Anakin was coming from some superior place in all of that. Like Anakin, no, they didn't turn their back on Anakin. Anakin was cocky. Anakin was stubborn. Anakin did not want to wait. He was impatient. He was literally trying to cause division.
Exactly what Zeno was saying. Exactly.
He didn't respect his master. What's Zeno says, Anakin attacked Windu because Windu was about to kill Palpatine, the person that could prevent Padme from dying in his mind. Exactly. That's the only reason he did it.
Exactly.
Because he had just told Palpatine. He had literally just told Palpatine. What was the video? Do I
think of the theater scene? Think of the theater scene when he explains the whole thing of Darth Plagueis the Wise and all that stuff, and like save the ones he loved from certain death, and then it's like,
no, I understand that, but the thing is that Windu should not even try to kill it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Here we go.
Are you going to me?
I would certainly like to.
I know you would. I can feel.
So I mean that's a joke part in there, but the the joke part is there, but the reality is that what he's really saying is, would you like to kill me, right? He said, I certainly would. But the only reason he wasn't killing Palpatine was not because of the Jedi code. It was not because, it was literally because he thought that there was something that Palpatine had that he needed,
that he could gain,
wisdom that he could gain to save Padme. That was his whole thing.
And that's, I feel, and that's like kind of like all the scenes before that, like where Padme's talking about the baby and stuff like that. As he's looking out on.
They should have just cloned Padme. They should have just cloned her.
Should have just what?
They should have just cloned her. I'm just joking now.
Oh man, imagine.
All right, so we've gone on for 3 hours. This is great. We're gonna get with William when he gets home, and we're gonna film. His first reaction to all this. So to the Morbius movie, and so we'll put that as one of our companion videos for tomorrow. I'll put it out first thing in the morning for the 7:30 video. I'm trying to put out a video at 7:30 in the morning, both Pacific and Eastern time, and then 6 p.m. both Pacific and Eastern time. So
did he like it though?
We'll find out. We'll find
okay.
out. Stay tuned till next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. So all right, guys, we will talk to you soon. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thanks for the panel. Thanks for everybody who was here, and for all that you guys do. Thanks for putting up with me and my bad jokes. But also, yes, look for me tomorrow night on the Vodka stream with Dave Pena over at the Film Junkie channel. I will be the special guest, so I'm not just going to be on the panel later on. I'm going to be there from the beginning, so I'll be the special guest tomorrow, and we're going to catch up and talk and have a good time. So like I always say, don't anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter, but seek to have good conversations and long live streams. And if you do that, there'll always be a place for you all here in the Poindexter Lounge. My friends, stay nerdy and stay good to each other. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.